Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 40 of VchiBanter. It is a podcast, I guess. Is that what we're doing? Buff Up, Candii, Shia, Rosedale, and special guests Basil, Woof, I'm Australian, my bad, and Buddha Rat.
Woof.
Yeah.
You got
Basil
it.
Wolf.
Wow. Woof.
I like when
don't
you
know
say
how.
Basil too. Like I
I say
actually
Basil.
like the other yeah, you started saying Basil now, but like when we first met you were saying Basil. And I thought it was
I just said
charming.
Basil, yeah.
Oh, you did say
Well,
okay, good.
Makes
Yes.
me think of Vaseline.
Well, I mean, I say whatever.
Vaseline.
Yeah, because it sounds
Basil?
like basil.
Vaseline. That's not how I say it.
Vaseline.
I'm Vassal Boof. is
You're
what I
Mr.
am.
Bagel.
I am Mr.
True,
Bagel.
he's Mr. Bagel.
That's true.
Yeah,
I've been
Mr.
saying
Bagel.
Mr. Bagel.
There's like a new VTuber debut, and it's just like, oh, here comes Pepto-Bismol. I'm a little
Crazier
crazy.
things have happened. That's true.
Mm.
I have a caveat for this episode. If you're coming in episode 40, this is a 6-person episode. So just like, we're going to probably talk over each other. Just like, get used to it. Thank you so much. I'm
Brace
just giving you a
yourselves.
warning.
All right, I can't wait to get caught up with this.
I'm just breaking,
Get
I'm breaking
used
the
to
fourth
that.
wall. I'm saying what we're all thinking.
I could
Yeah.
make it really uncomfortable, you guys, and like be way quieter than normal.
I would
Like-
hate that.
Are you
Yeah,
capable
do it.
of
Like,
that?
I like intentionally stilt the conversation.
Yeah, Basil will just be quiet, and I'll just be here, but I won't respond to any questions. I'll just go, la la la, la 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 la.
I'm used to that. I'm here.
Okay.
It is nice to like. I'm surprised it's been 40 episodes. Like how many weeks are there in a year?
52.
Oh.
52.
Yeah.
It's almost been an
Almost
entire
a year's
year.
worth of podcasts?
Mhm.
And
Oof.
every episode, I have one less tracker.
Every episode, I'm exploding. Dude, my chest tracker exploded today. I cannot
That's
wait
what happened to
for
me
the,
too. It like
the
popped.
banter upgrade.
Can
It's
we
going to be
just
awesome.
say real quick that for setup, we were already like an hour and a half with tech issues while
Yeah.
Basil's
God.
new, which luckily we're all
So
friends, so
patient.
we could just hang out. I don't feel like
Uh-huh.
anybody else. Like maybe we get someone that's coming in as like a special guest or something, and be like, I'm so sorry, I'm keeping you for so long. But it's like, no, we
Don't
get to at
you
least hang
know,
out with friends.
I have
but-
Yeah.
pressing engagements to get to. I have so many rat mouths to feed.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
But not
I mean,
only
like, yeah.
Yeah, not only the tech issues, then Discord went down.
Yes.
So-
Discord had a mass shutdown for some reason. I don't know
It
why.
was-
I still don't know
it was
why.
when
$1
we
billion
hit
company,
record.
by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was literally when we went like when we all like hit record. It was like, all right, we ready? Finally, and then it died. It
Yeah,
was
it was
fucking
weird.
crazy.
It literally was like everyone recording, I'm recording, and then it just died, and we're like, oh,
I'm like, well,
That's
that's
it.
Yeah, because I think
great.
we were all like, we all started recording, and then we're like, Boo, Basil, where are you? Are you recording? And then they were just like dead silence. We're like, uh-oh.
Like,
And we all just started fucking
Oh.
vanishing one by one.
Yay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
for Boo and Basil here, how would you guys introduce yourselves for people that may not have heard of you? Or
I love it when
or
Shia
know
asks
of
the
you?
job questions. That's my favorite.
Oh my
That is
God.
So,
Sit ass on
Basil,
Twitch.
Basil Wolf and Boo the Rat, let's get into your background here.
Okay. All right.
Okay, okay.
I mean,
do you want to know how long my list of felonies is?
Yeah.
It's so
I mean-
funny. I was going to ask
Hey.
what crime you recently committed.
Oh, you know me so well. I know. I'm gonna have to take you out for drinks later.
Okay.
Listen,
So, yeah.
I might have stolen a few government secrets, but we can't talk about that out loud.
No.
it's funny like introducing or I mean like yeah like how would I introduce like I haven't actually done like a proper introduction of myself in a while.
Really?
I'm trying
You
to think,
introduce
like,
yourself when people
how-
like raid and stuff? Or,
Yeah, I guess
hey,
so.
you just-
But is
you
that
just
is that
bend
enough?
over and show hole, and that's enough of an introduction?
Hey guys,
Ooh, that's what I
want me to
do.
gape a little bit so you can get an idea of who I am?
You want me to show a little bit more?
I don't think you can only do it a little bit. I think
Just
you've, like-
replicate Goatsy.
I can do like
Exactly.
a little wink with my butthole, just like a little.
Oh.
taste.
That's cool.
yeah, kind of like
Hey,
a horse
guys.
does.
That's so
Welcome
cool.
on in.
Wink with your butthole.
You can't. I mean, I guess like if you're like puckering it, that's technically like a form
No,
of winking.
because winking is closing one of your eyes. So what are you?
Yeah, but I only have one
Are you
butthole.
closing
Rose.
the hole on the front
Two
bit
buttholes.
when you wink?
I-
No, it's
The
because it
front
stays
bit?
open.
You mean my urethra?
Yeah.
I think
I guess I
that
could.
Babe,
I'm
don't you have a
introduction.
blowhole?
I do have
I'm
a
gonna
blowhole,
stand
actually.
up for the VchiBan members in the
Okay.
audience that only have one eye. If I think winking is about intent.
I
Yeah.
agree. What
Even
about
if you don't have
does
an
that
eye,
mean
you have an eyelid.
Cyclops can't wink?
Wait, how does a
Wait, what?
cyclops wink? That's a good
Like,
question.
It's just a blink.
Exactly. Just
I think
Any
it's your.
winking's a blink.
I think it's your energy. I think
I
think
agree.
the
There is
opposite.
more
I
to
think
it.
you can. I think you can close one eye and then open it, and it doesn't necessarily feel like or look like a wink. It just looks like you got something in your
True.
eye.
You have to do like the
Yeah.
little smile and the
and a little head tilt.
Yeah.
I guess if you wanted to be technical, I guess you could say that Basil would like flutter his butthole at Chad.
Ew.
I would
Flutters
like to do
butthole.
that.
Like
Flutter
like,
his
a little
butt.
bit.
Okay, I love that.
I don't want to
That's-
hear that.
Butthole fluttering.
Flutter your whole queen.
I
But
keep saying
I guess
waiting for autumn.
to
on.
waiting for
Ready
autumn.
for autumn.
I guess to
Wait,
introduce myself and ourselves, I'm Basil Wolf. I'm an artist and VTuber, like everyone. Well, is everyone? Well, not well, everyone's an artist in a sense here. Actually,
True.
we have visual
True.
artists, we have musical artists, we have
3D
writer
artists.
artists. Yeah, 3D
Writers.
artists,
Mhm.
and yeah. So I guess we're all artists. And I don't know. I feel like I don't have any other proper way to introduce myself.
Basil and Boo are like our best friends. We hang out with them all the time, and it's they're over there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I guess say it that way. Yeah,
within
They're the
murdering
definition of
distance,
blurs.
as Basil once said.
Yeah.
yes, we're the bestie. We're the part of the bestie crew, and it's like funny because like we just hung out like recently, and now we're like
Yes.
hanging out in like a podcast setting.
We
I
play
was
board games.
stupid, and I thought
Yeah.
that like
But so was I.
I thought I was gonna like be
I was
going
gonna show up to your
over.
house, and I'm just gonna be like, "Hey,
Like
we're
that, we
recording a podcast."
thought we
today.
were recording it like there, so like
Yeah,
I was like a big idiot.
Boo and Basil were like, "So what time do we have to be at your place?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And they were like, "Oh, to record the podcast." I was like, "We
Big
Yeah.
I
I
wish.
genuinely thought
I
for
come
some
over with my
stupid
giant
reason.
lollipop, and I'm like,
I
"I
would
want to
love
show my
that.
giant lollipop on the podcast."
I'm like strapped in my 3D, and I'm like, "Oh, hey guys."
That'd be
What's
so
going
sick
on?
if we get to the point that we could just like fly guests in for an episode.
Oh,
Wouldn't
that'd be
it?
I would love
awesome.
that.
Gonna
Mhm.
need
Need
a
a
few more
dream.
sponsors for that.
You hear
Check us
that?
out
True.
in the emails if you want to put your ads in us.
Okay, Candy. Thanks.
Oh,
Yeah,
what? Okay.
dispense your ads in the VchiBanter podcast. You know
Thanks.
you want to.
Yes, please.
Give me those ads.
What people like do you guys like get have you been getting like the same sponsors like the whole time, or like are there
yeah.
like types of sponsors which are like I don't know if we want to like put our stuff on like
I mean, we
like,
just kept the
rancid
same
VTuber
sponsors because they
Yeah.
like
Yes.
treat us well. So like, what's the point of changing them? You know,
True.
podcast. Yeah.
if you have good sponsors that sponsor you and they're sweet and kind, I don't see the point of getting rid of them.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal. We get to
Yeah.
turn up and go blah 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 for like 2 hours, and then
Mm-hmm.
everyone listens to it and they go, "Oh, this changed my life," and we're like, "Sick."
Sick.
My favorite thing when
Life's
someone
a
tunes
big
in,
topics.
Like, hell
tunes in
yeah.
and says, "This changed my life."
Dude,
Like,
my
we
People
hop
are
into,
really
like,
think that
Stinky
over
Hollow
Twitch
stream.
streaks.
My favorite thing is when I'm like streaming and then I'm like, yeah, ha, lol, like fuck your mom, my butthole or whatever, and someone's like, I just want to come in and say that you changed my life. And I wouldn't be here without you. And I'm like, I literally was just talking about
Has that
my
ever
past.
happened? Like with the podcast specifically, not just
Yeah.
streams. Because I know that happens with streams.
Oh, has it?
People come to meet and greets all the time, and they're like, "Oh, your podcast like really
That's
got me
true.
through like some hard stuff, and like I really
That's
like listening to
true.
it."
That's
and
so
it gets me
sweet.
through the day, like,
Yeah.
all that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so many
No,
people
now
that
you're
just
part of
go on
that.
meet and greets with the podcast saying like they're like, oh, I love the podcast, and it makes me very happy.
Yeah, we get the most
Yeah.
comments in person from like meet and greets. Occasionally, I'll get someone coming in that like to stream. That's just said, "Hey, I was just watching the podcast. Wow, here I am."
Yeah,
But it's mostly in
am.
person,
Mhm.
yeah, which is really cool.
When
Yeah.
is the
Really
Stinky
cool.
Hollow cast?
Stinky Hollow.
When will it be?
God
I have thought of it like sort of, I guess. I don't know. Like, would we ever do one? Boo? Would we?
If we did, I think what we could maybe do is if we wanted to talk about like some of the behind the scenes things of our creative process and make it like behind like a paywall, kind of like as like a
Like,
Like
a
a-
Patreon.
like a Patreon thing. that
would it
sort of
be,
thing.
or would it be like, yeah, would it be like themed like that? Or like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to stop myself from just, I have trouble staying on topic for too long. Like, I feel like I would
True.
just
But
jump
that's
to
kinda
something
podcast-
else.
That's the
podcast-
expectation.
Exactly. Podcasts
Yeah.
shine by being about a loose topic. And
Yes.
you kind of stick to that topic loosely, but you'll go on tangents and also just kind of talk about whatever comes to mind. But
Yeah.
I think just kind of keeping it in the realm of like just the vague topic you keep coming back to is always a good idea. So you don't get
Okay.
completely lost. Besides, we have our streams for just talking about anything we want.
I guess so. I guess. It is funny. I guess like for me, like we're in a weird spot because you guys are like an actual like you're like a group. Like you're not like a what are they I don't know why I'm forgetting. Like you're not like a corpo
But Basil, people
organization,
say that all the time about us,
company.
and we're an agency, and they should join.
Oh my god, true.
Oh my gosh.
The amount of
I'm gonna
emails
join.
and messages we get, like, can I join? And I'm like,
No,
Hire
never
me.
been-
no.
Yeah.
I've never
Hire
streamed
me into your
before and I don't
corporation.
have an avatar and I'm 15. Can I join? And I'm like,
Yeah.
There are a lot of
No, no, no.
emails that reach out that are very young, where it's just like, hey, it's one of two things where it's just like, hey, I just got out of college and then we get a surprising amount of emails that say, I don't want to be paid. I just want to do this to get work. And I'm like, there's
Which
no
is
way. I'm not
crazy
gonna
to
do
me.
that. Like, don't.
Yeah.
Stop. No, you will be paid if you work with us.
if we
Yeah,
hire
what the
you for
fuck?
something, you're getting money. No.
Right.
Mhm. It's funny because like for like I see your guys' scenario and you're like you guys are like aren't like you guys like are like an organization but of friends. But even like for me, like I get so scared by the idea of making a group. I guess Boo, we're like a soft group, I guess. It's like you, me, and Tito.
Yeah, Stinky
like-
Hollow is our little mini group.
It's like kind of like a
Basically.
soft group, I guess. Like we have like lore that ties us all together. Because like
We
our
just don't
street,
have like an LLC or anything like that.
no,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I just know that if I mean, let me ask Buff. Buff, can you imagine me running a company?
No. But also,
I can't really
like,
imagine either of us doing it.
yeah, but also, like, we don't run a company either. It's literally just four friends showing up and being like, hey, you free on Thursday? You want to do a thing? And everyone's like, yeah. Like, that's literally all it is. The only
But
time it
even,
becomes, like, business oriented is when we have to be meetings. And we're like, okay, we have to talk about, like, if Candii dies, what happens? Like, stuff like that. Like,
That's the topic of the week. So what do we do when Candy's dead?
yeah, we had that conversation. It's in writing.
it's in
Yeah, it is in
writing.
writing. The group dissolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me,
We
have a
it'd be
little
like, yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of contracts and stuff, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of the same thing as like because I recently got like an accountant that specializes in like creator taxes and such, as
Yeah.
opposed to somebody that just does general self-employed taxes. And just getting certain things in position just makes my day-to-day a lot easier. Like as in I'm not stressing end of financial year like, oh my god, did I do this right? Did I do this right? So having and then you always see those YouTubers that have 5 really good years and then they're in jail and you're like, oh, what do they do? Tax like
Oh
Sorry.
fuck, dude.
you know what I mean?
Fuck. I'm
Never
scared.
will ever go to jail. I just won't do it. I won't do it.
Yeah, no, thank you.
It's not
Just
gonna
say
happen.
no.
I was
Just no.
on stream
No, no.
today and like we were talking a little bit about it while everything was getting set up, but like I was like bouncing between topics like so quick. I was talking about like, I don't know, we were making the joke like I feel like I can talk about like, oh, like I love popcorn. Popcorn's so good. And then I'll have like a fleeting thought of like, oh, I have student loans. I have taxes. And like this all comes
The
out.
intrusive
Yeah,
thoughts
like,
of doom.
whenever like something good is entering my brain, there's like a bad thought that's coming to be like to just like hijack it, and it happens on stream, and my chat literally is reacting in the moment, going, "Oh, like I don't feel good listening." To that. like I'm stressed out now, like, and it was making me laugh, because I'm like I can't like. I don't know if it's the same with you guys, but if I feel like my brain is just like always wiggling between like, oh, this is a good happy moment, and then I'm like, oh, but I owe money to someone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god,
It'll be
I was
over
laughing
soon.
the other day because
rent is due.
I was
I'm
laughing the
gonna
other day
die
because
someday.
I'm gonna
chat.
die. Like it's. I guess
Yeah.
I'm like constantly in shower thoughts mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was laughing the other day because chat was like telling me all their like house issues that are happening. Like there was like somebody was like, oh, I have a mole and he keeps fucking up my fence, and then I have to like go get him, and then my door broke, and then I broke my pinky toe, and then like this happened, and like imagine like hundreds of people just telling you like they're every day like, oh, I went to like the doctor's office and they told me to fuck off and then they just kept spamming it in my TTS and I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, guys,
they were just like venting their problems to you. Just like
I don't know how
problems.
we got into this topic, but it was like literally just them venting like their life stuff. And I was like, how did we get here? And I was like losing my mind because it was like that exact thing where it was like we were having a good time, but all it was just us like fleeting sadness at each other.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's
You're like
a little
this-
joke.
You're like the
Yeah.
sin eater at a funeral, where like they lay out like all of your sins are like eaten like little cakes, and it like cleanses you, like it cleanses the dead person of their sins, but then you take them off.
What?
What the
I've
fuck
never
are you
heard of
talking
that.
about, Candy?
It's like
You guys never heard-
like
no,
all like your
I want to
negative
know
energy
more about
is
this.
like.
Why do
is
you
like,
know about it, Basil?
Oh, I know the analogy. It's like, oh, you exist for
No,
everyone
I
to put their
know.
negative. Yeah.
Yes, but is this an actual thing?
Yeah, sin eater. It's like at a funeral. There'd be like at a funeral they lay out like a little cake that's supposed to represent the dead person's sins, and there's like a town sin eater, and they would come and eat the sins of that person,
Is
and
this
then
like
they
a- what?
accumulate all
Is
the
this like
sins.
sinful
and then-
religious Santa?
This fucking sounds like some crazy ass like horror movie plot.
Yeah, what the fuck? What is this?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that that's what being streamer is. It's like being a sin eater, but they're not dead. They're just in chat. They're just like being like blah
Oh.
blah blah blah. This is all the terrible stuff I've done. And you're just like, okay,
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's a
little bit back.
Times a
confessional.
I carry
cake.
that with me.
It's
Yeah.
really a confessional.
No, I
I did
literally
not know
just
that
was like,
existed.
I was like Final Fantasy 14 Sin Eater.
Yeah, because there's sin eaters in that game, and I was like, oh,
I mean,
this is a
that's
Final
Yes,
Fantasy
that's
14
probably where they
reference.
got it from.
That's what I was thinking.
No,
but then you
it's
said it was
not
like
where
a
they
real
got it
life
from.
thing, and I was like, is this like a religion I don't know?
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I saw it, but I think
No, it's
it
a
might
real
be-
thing. I just looked it up. It was like a person in the parts of England and Appalachia during the 17th to 19th
Oh.
centuries who performed a
Hmm.
ritual at funerals by consuming food offered on the body of the deceased. So you got to eat the food off
Ew.
of grandma's coochie when she's dead. Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
off her pussy?
I ain't trying
yeah,
to eat off grandma's
specifically off her
pussy.
pussy.
Damn.
I do
But
it
the
if you
food
guys
in this
did it.
case- I'm
case
good.
is Twitch bits.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
True.
Okay, is it
Oh,
weird to
my
those
Usually
look
it was
yummy?
like a poor person. So they took like a poor person and were like, eat the sins off of this dead person's body. That's
What? Oh, so
crazy.
they so they knew it sucked. They knew it was
Yeah.
gross. Okay.
But I think it was like the kind of job that was respected in the sense, like in the same way it's like a terrible job nobody wants, but people respect it because it's
Like
like,
a
somebody has
plumber?
to do it.
Kinda.
Yeah, okay.
Plumber, because you have to mess around
Fuck you,
with dudes.
plumbers who are
Sorry,
listening.
sorry, every
Girl,
plumber.
what do you mean no one wants to be a plumber?
No one wants to be a
I'm
plumber
sorry.
because then you have to touch sewage.
I think I actually think I would fuck with being a
Rose-
plumber as like
Rose, just
hard
because you
labor.
don't want to be a plumber doesn't mean people don't want to be plumbers.
If I
I
could
would
be a
touch
plumber,
poop.
but I didn't have to touch.
Okay.
I feel like I could. I touch poop all the time. Like my
All right,
cats,
Basil,
not
that's
my
so
own.
sick.
What?
That's,
That was an
that's
insane thing to
awesome.
say. I touch this all the time.
Jesus Christ.
But that was poop.
No. Every time we hang out with Basil, he says some shit like this, where he just is like, "I could shove a rock up my ass," and it's just
I
like,
could.
what?
I could.
Everybody needs a
Rock.
cookie jar.
Yeah.
Would you
Have you seen
guys?
those?
Yep.
Have you seen those videos where they like unplug a pipe and all the water and stuff starts like flowing out of it?
No,
Yeah.
that
Yes.
sounds cool.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Like that
so that-
part.
Oh, now
Plumbing.
it's cool. Oh, so
Oh.
Rose says now it's cool. Oh, classic.
Let me
Oh,
specify. Listen.
oh,
up.
interesting.
I think plumbing sounds fun, except when there's doo-doo water or pee-pee water.
Yeah, I think
then
that's.
I don't
mean,
want
that's
to.
probably how they. I mean, I'm not.
That's
I'm
probably how
sure-
they feel. No one
It
wants
wouldn't
to
be worth it
Where's your
to
sense
me
of
to have a
adventure?
job.
Sometimes
Did you say
I
where's my sense of adventure about Dookie?
Listen, do you think base jumpers would jump without a building? Like that? Where's the thrill of plumbing without poop?
Right.
I'm gonna get a
Okay.
big brick of shit for Christmas this year.
I
He's
could.
gonna love it. He's gonna
You
love it.
could like. What's so funny? Out of all the people here, like I'm the one that you could probably like play like the nastiest
poop
pranks
to?
on and keep my friendship because it's happened to me before. You know, like just gross shit that my friends
Dude,
have
I
done.
have been so tempted. You be saying that. I have been so tempted to
fuck.
draw you pregnant, and I just haven't.
Fuck.
And I
Wow.
because I literally I've literally have asked you, and you're like, it would actually make me upset. I'm like, okay, I won't do it. Like, I won't do it. And so like I haven't done it, but there's been so many instances
Okay.
where I've like, oh, fuck, I should do it. Like,
Well,
but I
to
won't.
be clear, it's not that it would make me upset. It's just that like I know you, and I know that you would lock into your old commission brain, and you would draw it like you were drawing it as if I enjoyed it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and I
Exactly.
just
Oh, you
know
would.
how far it
You're
would
you
go.
would.
glowing.
I think what would happen, Basil, is I would draw it so good that you'd be like, well, I'm kind of into this mpreg.
Yeah, you'd be like, well, maybe I do want to be pregnant
Whoa.
after all.
Maybe
What was
this is
I
actually
thinking?
kinda cool.
The subathon, 10K for the birth cam. It's on its way.
Wait,
Yeah.
Basil,
Birth
for your
cam?
subathon, you should have a goal where I draw you pregnant.
Oh my god. Well,
I was
look,
gonna
here's the
say,
thing.
if
There's
you
already
reach
a
the goal
goal
where
where
you draw yourself pregnant, I think the
Wait.
floodgates should be open for Rose.
that was
and
gonna
for
be
Buff
it.
to
Draw
be
my
able to draw
like
you.
it's I
Hold
draw
on.
myself pregnant.
I have a better idea.
But, yeah.
Okay, listen to me.
What?
My better idea is, you know how they have that like place thing where you can like have everyone draw on the same canvas and stuff? You let your community have a canvas where they can all draw you pregnant.
I
That's
have
like
Ooh, like a
torture.
stinker draw date.
Candy's
but
jerking my finger.
Roxy.
Candy's jerking my finger. They want to say something.
I have an idea. What if
Mhm.
there is like a specific Basil pregnancy window, right? There we
Okay.
go.
Window.
So
Okay.
when you hit the
Okay.
goal, when you
window.
hit the
window in his
goal,
tummy.
if you
Yeah.
gift
Where?
like 5 subs, you
Window.
get to be in a X-ray version inside his pregnant tummy.
Oh,
like your Twitch
Yes.
It's like a vor
To the
cam.
litter.
Like
Yes,
you're
yes,
the
yes,
baby inside of his tummy.
Oh,
Yes.
For
God.
every
We can take it one
500
step
subs,
further.
you get an additional pup to the litter.
Oh
Yeah,
my
wait,
god.
okay, so
You
wait,
know
wait,
there are
wait,
people
wait,
that
wait,
would
wait.
fucking
Okay,
get
hold on.
off on
Let me
that.
spit this out of this real quick. Okay.
Yes.
If with the pregnancy thing where you have all the things inside your stomach or whatever, you could have a your character here like template where it's a stinker, and then you could customize them all to be all the people that do it.
A pickaroo for pregnancy, basically, is what this is. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yes, but also Basil. Okay, so that should
Yes.
be a really low tier because that you could just have that. But then,
dangerous.
later you could have, because I know Rose would do it, but you could have Rose and us like me do drawings. I definitely think you should do that.
Yeah,
I
think
guess
the
I might have to
floodgates should
change
be
my goal.
opened.
It's either I draw myself pregnant on a stream or
You can
Buff
make
does.
both.
I feel like I
Both.
guess
If
I
just do
could-
both.
Make
Yeah.
them tiers. Like the buff and the rose one comes first, and then
Yeah.
later on is you drawing yourself.
Oh my
because
god,
that's
just a
more
gauntlet
painful.
of torture. This is just the
I'm gonna
pregnant
make you-
subathon.
Is that the point of
Basil?
something?
I'm gonna make you so big and round.
Fuck. You wouldn't be the
not ready.
fucking first. People keep fucking doing it.
You know what
The
I
thing
think
is-
is really
around.
funny?
What?
I who was it? Was it Joel? I don't remember, but there was like I think it was Joel. There was some VTuber that like was talking about your pregnancy TikTok and how that had become like your reputation on stream. And
Yes.
they were like,
Yeah.
they were like, it's so funny that Basil's okay with that because like if you guys ever said that here, I'd ban you instantly.
Oh, was it Joel that said that?
I don't know who it was. Was it Joel or was it Papa? I don't remember.
I had a bunch. No, it was not Papa. I can tell you already.
I don't think it was Papa.
Papa wouldn't care.
I
Papa's
think
seen
it
too
was
much.
Joel.
He does not give a fuck. Well, no, I don't know if it was Joel. I don't remember it being Joel. I don't know. There
Joel's
were like
another
people.
one of our VTuber friends, by the way.
It
Oh
was,
yeah, Porcelain Maid. Porcelain Maid. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I don't remember, but I do remember some people that were like joining in on like the fun would be like, yeah, it's funny when it happens to Basil, but if you did this to me, I would be very upset. I'm like, oh, okay, well, cool.
That's so funny.
I want to
yeah.
take a step back to a previous thing that you said. You said
Yes.
that you were the one person in the friend group that if you did nasty pranks to, that you would still be like, we would still retain that friendship.
Yeah,
Like
it would be
some
hardest
other
to break
things
my
that have
friendship.
happened to you. What's happened
Yes.
to you?
Oh,
What's wrong with you?
That's a great
Basil's been the butt
question.
of many jokes.
What hasn't happened to Basil? That's like
I
kind of
have
the
I have
problem.
been the butt of many jokes. Okay, there was one time where while I was sleeping, my I think I was drunk and like just in a really, really deep sleep. My friends took a whole bag of potato chips and just dumped it down my shirt, and they kept getting more bags of potato chips and filling up the back of my shirt with them. So I rolled. This is actually awful. I was rolling around in my sleep, and I woke up in the morning with like a bunch of like potato chip lacerations with the salt getting in me, and they also filled up my belly button with soap, like with the the fish soap, like the soft soap, like that one brand. They
Yeah.
filled up my belly, and I was like, why do I feel so full? Why is this the second time we're talking about my tummy being full?
I feel so
This
full.
podcast.
It's like you're prepping yourself
You're meant for
for
this.
the inevitability.
Born
This
to be
episode
pregnant.
can be called The Engorgement of Basil Wolf.
Engorgement. That'll
Yeah.
get clicks. That's a
Yes,
great
the
title.
pregnant episode. No, I really do think so. Like, for example,
We already
and I
have
mean
that
this
one.
genuinely. Oh, you already have a pregnant episode? Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
No,
Candy.
Wow.
I must have missed it.
okay. And then
Mpreg
we
is
could
real.
at the end
Wait,
where I said I'm
Mpreg is
pregnant
real?
as a-
That could be the title.
Oh, yeah.
Mpreg is real.
Are you gonna make Basil pregnant? That's the next thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
Booby behind him.
Oh,
Well, now we don't even need to wait for the subathon.
Oh no, I'm gonna
No.
draw a good one. I'm gonna draw one that's like thousands of dollars when it comes to Basil. That's what I'm gonna
Oh
do.
my
It's gonna be
my
so
misery
good.
is like the fuel of my career. I feel like
is, actually.
constantly.
Do you know
I
why
was
that
gonna
is,
say-
You
Basil?
want it to be?
Why?
It's because you react so funny every
It's true.
time.
Okay.
You get really mad, and people like it. It's funny. to
It's
them.
real.
If you
It's
stopped
mo-
getting mad, just stop giving them anything, they'd probably just give up. They get
It's
bored.
not even always
It's the same
anger. It's
reason they
more
like
so
bullying me.
confusion. Yeah. Like I feel like I just had to be walked through why people do things. Like it, like just some things will confuse me. Like,
That's because you're a dog.
but like,
True.
but like drawing me pregnant like a few times is funny. But like keeping it going for months is like more of like a sadistic thing.
Would you
I'm
rather
like,
a
well,
different
why would they
fetish?
do it?
Okay, well, my chat's been
Um,
keeping up buff plug for the past like 3 years.
That's
so you know what?
true.
Get in line.
That's true.
Also,
Never
oh my
finished?
god, did
I
you
don't know.
see? Did you see on Google when you look up my name, it says, here's Butt Pop and they explain me, but then afterward at the bottom it says, oh, and she's coming out with the buff plug as future merch. They talk about it so much that
Is that like the
Google
AI? Is that like the AI
yes,
somewhere?
the
Oh my
Google
God.
AI is like saying like they're like, yeah, she's doing this. So everyone will
Not
come
the
into my
AI
chat.
misinfo.
Yeah, they'll come into chat and they'll be
Wow.
like, so you're doing this? I'm like, no, you stupid. Like,
That's amazing.
Well,
that's gonna happen with
AI said
Basil.
you did it, so you have to now, okay?
yeah, but see, that's what's gonna happen with Basil. It's gonna be like, well, this is Basil J. Wolf, and this is gonna be
Known for
like,
being pregnant.
You're gonna get a
he-
kink by accident.
Yeah, it's gonna be like his thing is being
72
pregnant.
months pregnant.
Yeah,
72.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a whole
Please,
I'm
he's
fucking
so
full.
full. The more
He's so
subs you
full.
give him, the more he gets the chance to finally get it out of him.
Oh,
I'm,
gonna be
right now. I'm trying to think of other
painful.
pranks that people have done to me, like and like haven't like sabotaged.
Dude, I can't get
Like
over the
my
potato
friendship.
chip one still.
That one's
The salt.
interesting. I can't think. I mean, like it's more so like I would do a lot of dares
yes,
for
Candy.
money.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was mostly dares. You would just be drinking shit.
Yes, Candy.
Is it against TOS to have a widget that the tummy gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and when you hit the goal it pops?
no, not
I
at all.
I don't think
wonder.
that's
You
TOS,
can do
but I
that.
think that's
You know
amazing.
what
Shia,
we
you
should
should do
do?
that with an otter.
Oh, it'd be
What?
really hard. But you know that one video of the shadow thing being inflated until it explodes?
Oh yeah, it's like
Yes.
like those
He
people
made
that
like
fill
a
up.
Basil version of that, and
Yeah,
then like
yeah,
recorded exploding on stream.
yeah. The
That's
stretchy
It's
thing.
like
you fill
Basil
with water.
management meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
It's
Hey,
because
guys,
we're
thank you for
brainstorming
talking
how
about
to
the
torture
logistics
him,
of
and we
this.
find that fun. Come
I
on.
I do genuinely think that, like, for example, I think Buff, like, for Christmas, like, could actually take a shit in my stocking and be
What
like,
the
what do you
fuck?
think of
Why
that?
me?
And I'd be like, well, that is pretty
Basil?
funny.
Okay,
with
wait.
you?
All right, I'm therapizing you right now.
Yeah.
What impact do you want to have on the world?
Guys, we
This is
still
a huge
haven't-
jump.
guys, we still haven't even introduced them. Basil just started talking about being pregnant and is shitting, and they don't even know that he's like a werewolf VTuber,
Dude,
and
it's
then
been
like
like
Boo's a
20
rat.
Oh,
so
should we? Should I?
Hey,
Should,
they
should I d-
introduced.
okay. Do we want to do a halfway introduction again?
No,
Let's do
it's
it.
okay.
Yeah,
I just
introduce
think it's-
yourself.
I want to
again.
Okay,
introduce
go
myself.
ahead.
I want to do it. I want to do
Okay.
it.
Yeah, go ahead,
Okay.
do it, do it.
Go ahead.
All right. Okay. Are we good?
You're doing
Yeah.
so good.
We're
Yes,
on a
you
podcast,
are.
Basil. You can say it
Do you have a
whenever.
degradation
Look at
kink?
his
Is that what it
wag his
is?
tail.
He has to.
Don't ask me that question.
That question's off limits.
the
I think I got my
The-
answer.
well, my name is Basil Wolf, and I'm an artist. And I think I just said that before. And I'm
Yes,
a
you
werewolf,
did.
just like Buff. But I'm like, people
Yeah.
call me, people. What do people call me? Like, people call me like
Himbo male
the
life?
stink. Oh, well, that's a
Pregnant
very flattering
Clown
thing.
car for cum.
What?
Or
A
that.
clown car.
Clown.
Full of
I don't
cum.
know.
Yeah.
Some people will compare me to
That's how
Buff a
the
lot
pregnancy
because I feel
happened.
like how many werewolves are there? don't
I
even know if
only
there's that many
personally know of
werewolves now.
2,
At
and it's
least
just you
2.
and me.
Yeah.
So
So,
that's
now
all
it's
I know.
like it's funny that we became friends because like we became friends around the time that you were starting the werewolf thing.
Yes,
And
that is
yeah,
true.
it's not like the werewolf thing
Transformation
even
was just
gravitated us
beginning.
towards each other. It was
Yeah.
It was just
I like
kind of
just
a
turned into a
coincidence.
werewolf, and then Shia was like, "Yo, I met this really crazy guy," and I was like, "Who is that?"
No.
Basil.
The
He's
sexiest
also
man
a
alive.
werewolf.
Can
He's
I
also a
give
werewolf.
a really honest, just like a take that I don't think I ever told you what my first impression of you was, Basil,
I'm so
because I
nervous.
saw
Oh,
you
boy.
first, and you were like, it was like a little PNG puppy model. I think it was
Oh.
even before you
Oh,
were
the little
using,
3D one?
It was a while ago. It was
it
before
was-
you were
it
even
was 3D.
using, like, it was a different PNG. But
Mhm.
I remember sitting there and I was just like, wow, this guy is really cringy. I love it.
Wow, the honesty.
Good.
I'm
so
like,
funny.
I
Good.
have to talk with, I gotta be in here. I
Good.
gotta be in this guy's chat. like,
Yeah,
That's
good.
funny.
I wonder what I did to make you cringe.
I have no clue, but it
Cringy
was. I mean
/pause.
that with / positive.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. It's like part of the appeal, right? Like it's part of something nasty that I was doing.
It's funny
Yeah.
because I remember Shia telling me about you and being like, "This guy is really weird," and you have to watch him. And I was like, "Okay." And then we went to bed like to go lay down, and then we just watched your stream, and I was like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" He's like, "I have to talk in there."
That's so funny.
Thank you. This was like
love
4 years ago now or something.
Shia loves
like
cringe
yeah.
keywords.
Yeah.
That's why you love me.
It's the
I
weird
have
off-putting
something-
Riz.
I don't know if I've ever told Basil this, but I have
Oh God,
and
guys, this is a live podcast, guys.
no, it's fine. So back when I don't know if we like talked on a stream one time or something like that, but my ex saw a clip of us and he told me to never talk to you again because he
Oh,
thought
I
you were trying
remember
to
that.
steal me away
That's
from him.
right. That was
Oh,
And he was
you
like-
told me this.
And for like a long time, I was like not. I don't know. I don't know. I felt like I was disproportionately distant from you, and I felt really bad about it after the fact because I was
Well,
like,
we were all
Aw.
sitting there, and
Bad
I was like,
relationship,
Basil?
but-
I was like, you're talking about
Yeah.
Basil? Like, the wife
It was
guy?
actually
Like, that's
me.
who you're
Yeah,
talking about?
really.
The
It-
wife
I'm
guy?
actually the one that was trying to steal candy away from.
That's true.
God.
Gotta be
Yeah,
Boo and I
more
just
about
left it
Boo.
alone.
Yeah.
I remember that, and you telling me that, and I actually
It's so
sat and
funny.
thought about that whole night. You were like, yeah, like my ex thought you were like flirting with me all the time, and I actually
Yeah,
got
it's
off of
crazy.
Minecraft that night and went to I actually was sitting in my chair alone going, flirting? Like, oh my God. I actually started to like be worried that like some other people interpret it that way. I'm like, oh fuck, what if I like people think I'm
No.
fucking like
No,
coming on to
Basil,
them?
you're just nice.
Oh.
No.
Just a nice
Well,
person.
Yeah.
also, Basil, it's an X for a reason.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Exactly.
I ever heard about that. I'm like,
The
that's
insecure
crazy.
energy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Especially,
They
like I
thought
said,
I want to talk to my
They
friend.
thought
Basil.
tabletop in general was cheating, like playing any kind of tabletop
Wow, that's
game.
so cool.
Aww, dude,
What?
I
Any
couldn't
kind.
be with someone like that.
that's
fucked
crazy.
up.
Also,
Cool.
but like, it's like,
Basically,
if
if you
for
talk
people
to
who
other
don't,
people,
But
you're
yeah,
cheating.
anyway.
for people who don't know, Basil is like wife guy. Like, that's all
Yeah.
he cares
Yeah.
about is Boo. Like, that's
Yeah.
I think Basil's great.
I can't even see like another option. I was like, no, I've slotted into this option for my whole life. I like,
This
that's crazy to me.
option. All I
This,
have
okay,
is
well,
an
let me say it more
option.
romantically.
Yeah.
Just an
I'm sorry. I don't know
option.
why I said it like so clinically. Sorry.
To
I felt
slot into?
okay. Do you want me to be cringy? I fell in love with you, and I can't imagine falling in love with anybody else. So literally, my whole perspective on like attraction is
praise me
modeled
more.
around you.
That's so
Guys, can you
That's
stop
cute.
doing this on our podcast? Like,
Yeah, you guys are
Sorry.
too overbearing.
Should we kiss?
PDA.
We just fucking.
can we just
We can
do
just fucking
like
slob
2
it up.
minutes of mouth noises? No.
I was gonna say
Please.
30
Oh my
minutes.
God.
The rest of the episode is just that.
Boo never got to introduce herself. Let you
True.
introduce yourself.
Well,
Well,
oh,
someone
halfway
got
through.
You should do
talking
it
a lot.
before you have to do it at the end too.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Boo the Rat. I'm here too. I am actually controlling Basil. I actually usually live in his hair, and I pull the little tufts of his hair, and I control everything he does. So if you think his content is good, you're welcome. I'm the one that's secretly making it all.
Thank you.
that
Wow.
checks out.
But I am a very
That checks out.
powerful, magical rat witch who can do anything, including clap my ass cheeks, wiggle my boobs, wiggle Basil's boobs, especially. I'm very good at doing that.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
I've seen
Oh,
it.
thank you.
You had a much better one than me. I need to actually think of how to properly introduce myself.
Gotta
I
think of your
just
elevator
say some weird
pitch.
shit.
Yeah.
Elevator pitch.
Yeah, it's like giving a pitch for someone if you only had the amount of time of like an elevator ride. Like if you got into an elevator with like the CEO, what are you gonna say in those 10 seconds to like
Yeah.
win them over
Sell
on what
yourself.
you have to pitch
Yeah.
to them?
Mhm.
Give me money or you're dead.
Oh,
Okay, well, you
well,
don't say that to people. Oh, now I realize why those people gave you $200.
Why?
Yeah, because of what you just
Oh,
I didn't ask
the,
for that.
said. Oh my
Wait,
God,
what?
Rose. Sorry,
The
it just went
Bible
right over
boys
her
on
head.
No, I know what you're saying, but I didn't ask for that. I didn't say give me money or I'll kill you or whatever.
no. God. If chat was here, they would have Omega Lawed. It would have been
They
funny.
would
It would have been
have.
good. It would have
It
been
I
good.
think I know
It
what
would've
happened
been
with
good.
this.
Would have been
Yeah, I
good.
Wait, you don't know
what
this
you're
story?
talking about. No,
Rose
I don't think so.
swindled
Either
some
that or I forgot.
nice religious men out of money.
$200.
Oh,
not
I think
$200.
this sounds sort of familiar, actually.
Yeah.
She definitely told you
I
that.
was
Yeah.
talking to
for
some
sure.
religious people on the plane, and then they were like, "You should buy a Bible," and I was like, "I'm not gonna
Oh,
do that."
that's
And then they were like, "Here,
right.
$200," and I was like, "I'm not gonna do that." And they're like, "Well, we trust you to do the right thing." And then
Why the
I
fuck did
left.
they give you $200?
To buy
It'll
a
Bible?
cost your
Buy a
phone
Bible.
number.
A Bible is
Damn.
$200 these
That's
days,
true.
or
I don't know. They were like
Damn.
50,
Gold
60 bucks,
printed
and they're
one.
like,
fucking gold-plated King James edition?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's sitting in my
I guess
pencil
so.
case right now, and I'm just staring at it still to this day.
If you think
Wow.
about it, they've
Well-
got actually they I think they got a good deal because you've talked about it enough on the podcast to kind of advertise their point.
True.
Yeah, but
So,
they don't know.
like-
No one knows which Bible they wanted. I don't even know. What if
This
they
was
picked the wrong
God's
one, and then
will.
it's
Jesus will tell me in a sign which iteration.
the sign says, "Give Rose another $200,
Oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
you deserve
Or
all
you
the money
die.
in the world.
As she said.
or else."
Yeah.
Smile.
What if we were all like that one TikTok? That one TikTok's like we should treat our Bibles more like our phones, and it's a girl like walking around with her Bible, like pacing around, like flipping through the pages.
Oh my god.
Me
I'll do
trying to
that.
call my
Let's do it.
me trying to call my friend in the Bible, and you're just like,
And me trying to find the ABO in the Bible, but I can't find it. Where's the
Oh my
Omega
God.
verse, please?
Oh my god.
the Omega verse.
I
God, we
feel
can't
like
talk about the
we-
Omega verse. Candii will flip.
Wait,
Oh my god, yeah.
We need to
Why?
backtrack. Candii asked Basil a question he never answered, and he dodged it, which is, "What do you want the world to see you as?" or whatever the fuck Candii said.
Oh yeah,
What
that's
do you
such
wanna-
a
what do you
World to
wanna- what do you-
see
deep
me.
question.
What like for example, I really value storytelling, so I like writing and like anything that lets me make stories through like games or like write the comics. Like,
I want to
like
be
that.
funny.
Yes. I feel like it would be
Okay.
that probably. I think of like as like a world builder kind of
Mhm.
like it's stories, characters, and like art together. Like
Yeah, combining all of those things. I think it's kind
Like-
of that way for both of us.
playing pretend person.
Mm-hmm.
It would
Like
be nice.
basically using our streams to bring a world to life. I mean, that's why we stream as these characters, which are VTubers, but they're also like characters with entire lore and like fantasy world built up around them.
Yeah.
And why we do so many little like things like the Hollow records and our lore videos,
yeah.
which are supposed to be like little hints that are leading to more that we plan to do more with in the future.
Yeah. We have like little like lore, like we have like little lore chapters that come out every once in a while. We'll like shadow drop them on stream, like post credit sequences. They're usually drawn by me and like edited by me, and we get like music and voiceover and stuff for them. And they've been super fun. I like to do that. It's funny because like maybe you guys feel this way a little bit with like streaming, because like streaming like it takes up like so much of our time, and it's like what like we can look to as like the thing that got us to where we are in a lot of ways, like in terms of like our notoriety, and you have to put so much into it. But like I feel like for me at least, like I go like, do I want to be remembered as a streamer or like a person that does cool stuff that also happens to stream? I struggle with that a lot. Like
Yes.
I constantly am like having the question of like, man, like if I could maybe like take off like a day from streaming, like what would I do? I'd probably work more on like big projects and stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to do more of that, but it's of course hard. Like I really wish that I could fucking clone myself, especially lately.
True.
God,
yeah.
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 I always just think about
'cause-
if somebody like saw a clip at me, like when I'm dead, if they would laugh, and that's all I think about. Because like that's like I'm like if
probably
you can
would.
make
That's so
someone
sweet.
laugh. Well, if you can make someone laugh, like that's like as good as making someone look at a piece of artwork and being like, "That's cool." Like it's like
Yeah,
the same
absolutely.
vibe. So
like
it's
just
like
basically fostering a feeling of goodwill from your existence in any sort of way. that you
yeah,
can,
because
you
like I would
know?
hate to like
Yeah.
leave this earth and then be like, "Wow, she fucking sucked," and I'd be like, "Damn,"
Or-
like you know what
yeah.
I mean? At least someone
Bye,
giggles.
bitch.
Yeah,
Oh.
bye, bitch. See you later.
I constantly oh fuck, I'm losing my brain. Fuck, I forgot it. Never mind.
It's okay,
I have
Candii
a
has a
thought.
thought.
I have a thought. I when I started streaming in 2015 and I was doing art and IRL at the time before I became a VTuber, it was like 5 years before I became a VTuber. I found it very interesting that my value shifted from what I could draw to just me making jokes on stream. And it was a
Yeah.
very weird experience because I felt like up until I did that, and I think Buff had that, and I'm sure Shia had some degree of that as well, where it's like you have certain skills that are like visual, or like you make a product and then people want that. Hello. And then realizing that just like turning up and just like being yourself becomes enough. I think that can be what you described before, like kind of not addictive, but it's like something that is easy to lean into and make what you do.
Agreed.
Yeah,
like,
that's
yeah.
actually, you're actually jogging my memory of what I was gonna say before, and it's along these lines of like I think me 10 years ago, like what I'm doing now is not even close to what I imagined I would be doing.
No,
or
I
like
think-
No,
think-
me neither.
yeah.
No.
You
Yeah.
told me that I was going to be doing this for any kind of a job, I would have like laughed you into the sun because I've worked like just like billions of not billions, but lots of full-time jobs before ever being able to do this. And
Basil, I feel like you and I had like the same kind of dream where it was like, I want to go into art and like go do like animations and work for like a
Same.
cartoon company or something like that, and like or like do like this big production thing, and then
Yeah.
like it just didn't work out that way, and I would not expect to be a 3D virtual creator on like a podcast.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I always. Oh, sorry.
I just think that you mature and you realize that being a showrunner or being a lead developer or being like the person that comes up with the idea and then hiring people to help you see that through is at least perhaps more what you want to do. Like I know that Shia had games that he wanted to make and he has the skills to do it, and he did jobs previously that wasn't making
Mhm.
games as he has. And then Buff oversaw like animation studio to a wild degree. Like we've all kind of picked the thing that we found a way to do what we wanted at a bigger scale than we would have done if we were just hired into the pipeline to do our stuff.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
originally, like I think a lot of us had like the aspiration of like I'm gonna work at like DreamWorks or like Naughty Dog. Like for me, like I went to school for like illustration, game design, and game development, and like in animation. So I was like, I'm gonna work at a game studio, and with just like thinking like making the dream just that, like I'm gonna work at a big game studio and do something like that. And then like you mature, and I realized like fuck, like do I want to work for anybody though? Like I want to do like my own big thing.
Is so ass.
Yeah,
It
like I
is.
want to like do my own things, and like especially as you get older, and like not like we're old, but like I constantly I'm of this mind of like holy shit, like I could be like I only got so much time to like shoot my shot with like my creative endeavors. Shit takes time, especially with animation and games. Like I can't imagine like just working on like one of these long game projects or animation projects that takes like 7 years, and it's not even my thing. Like I'm not even that passionate about it.
And then it gets
No, it
like
sounds like
canceled
fucking
and
ass.
canned and never released.
Yes.
Like that kind of stuff is
Sounds
like,
like
holy
ass.
It
shit.
happens so often.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely feel that because the only thing I've ever wanted to do is like write books. But I feel like from a really early age, just like with everyone, it kind of gets beaten out of you that you shouldn't waste your time trying to do something like that. So I course corrected and went really hard into journalism, and then journalism started to explode as a field entirely. And so then I went into teaching, which was like the bottom of the barrel for what I actually wanted to do, and realized I'm like I'm not happy doing any of this. I didn't want to do journalism. I want to tell stories. I don't want to like
Yeah.
teach. I don't want to teach little kids. I want to write.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been like a really long time to just rediscover that for myself.
Yeah.
That was me
God,
when I
that's
did webtoon.
relatable.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
I
almost
bet.
an education major and almost did art teaching stuff too. And then I was like,
Ooh.
I don't want to teach children. I don't like
No.
children.
You would have been good at it, but
You
yeah.
would have been good at it, but
so
like
good
at
at
what
it, but
cost,
I would also
right?
jump off a balcony before I ever did it.
No,
so.
I totally understand. I agree. This is how I felt about being a librarian.
Yeah, it was insane for her.
Hey, my name is AI Candii, virtual content creator and VTuber, and I'm here today to tell you about fancy.com/VTuber. Did I forget to hit the record button on the video like 5 times? Yes. But you know what you won't forget? To type in the URL, fancy.com/VTuber, to find all your favorite creators. And if you link your account with Twitch, you can even find creators that you already follow on Twitch on their accounts on Fansly. Why did I forget to record like 5 times? Okay.
Yeah, but then it comes like a whole other issue of like, well, now that we're like in control of our creative endeavors, like we have the great, like I like am constantly thinking about like, oh, I am so thankful for the life I'm given. like that I can even
Yeah.
think about like, oh, is today the day I start my big project? And it's actually a possibility. But at the same time, I also worry like, oh fuck, it's all on me to like actually push like my dreams in motion now. And like these huge
Responsibility's
projects.
fun.
Yeah. Like you have all the power, but you also have all the responsibility.
Yeah, but
especially
Candy
for
and I-
like animation and stuff.
We have this conversation literally every like couple months where it's just like, man, it's so stressful and like I don't know what I'm doing, blah blah blah. And then we're like, we should just not give a fuck. And then we're like, okay. And then we stop giving a fuck, and then it works out. We're like, oh shit. And then we have this realization like every 2 months. We're like, where it's like, as long as you're having fun, and this is like so mediocre because I know that people are like have bills to pay and this and that and like all this other stuff. But like legit, every time that I've ever been quote unquote successful on anything, quote unquote, is when I've just had fun and not given a fuck. Like,
Or just like done something on like a whim too. Like
Yes.
like
all of my whim shit is like the most popular things I've done. Like that one time I did the Fortnite stream and I just like green screened it onto my ass because I was bored and I didn't know what to do. That's like one of my most iconic things that get clipped all the time. And I'm like, I literally did that in like 30 minutes. Like it's so stupid.
Go Candy.
I was just gonna say slightly back, but to the webtoon thing. I realized that you can like something and think that you could you can physically do the actions of performing it, but if you don't get, I call it like the catharsis, like that release at the end where you're like, I'm satisfied with the work that I did. It's not sustainable. That's the thing that I came to.
Yes.
Which is probably what journalism and being a librarian, art teacher, like
Yes.
for some people it is possible to do those jobs. And same thing even with animation, like having a particular job and being part of a large project. Some people do thrive in that and get that release at the end. But that was why I quit webtoon primarily, was because also it was like I had to choose between streaming and webtoon because it was so
Yeah,
and Buff
that's
can
so
tell you, I was
demanding.
dying.
Yeah.
It's so way too much. Yeah, even like before
yeah.
becoming like a streamer or anything, like as like a little part-time offshoot job, I worked as like an editor for like, but it was kind of like not like a traditional publishing like editor. It was like so now there's often you could pay people from certain platforms and they'll basically be like a beta reader and also like edit your project on like the line for style and everything like that. So I did that for a couple years for other people's like projects, and a lot of them got published, and a lot of them were also just like autobiographies, and it was like so grueling, and some of them would be so rough that I would end up rewriting whole sections, and then they get published. And of course, it's like I'm just someone that helped. Obviously, my name's not going anywhere. I get no recognition for that, and like that's not the point anyway. But after all that work was done, I'm like, damn, why am I doing this? Like, why am I helping somebody else write their fucking book instead of writing my own? This is so stupid.
Yeah. No,
Especially when you can clearly write better than they can if you're
Exactly.
I remember that. That was nuts, and they didn't even pay you that much for that.
No,
I
didn't get paid much at
$200
all.
to edit like a whole book.
Yeah, it
was
was
gross.
It was rough.
What
It
the
was like-
hell?
It was definitely the kind of thing. It's like you get experience, and we're
Okay,
giving a
fuck
tiny
that.
bit of money.
Wrap
Yeah.
that
I hate
up.
that.
No,
Right,
thank
boo.
you.
Baby girl, we gotta talk. I have a budget
I
carved
hold
out
your
to pay
back
someone
while you
at some
hold their
point.
back.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have money that I'm gonna pay somebody to edit my book at some point. So
That's
fucking
smart.
Boo's a fucking professional at that.
I mean, I
was
would
gonna say,
much
maybe.
rather edit someone's like a friend's novel than some random like old man who wants to write a memoir. Like, fuck that. I never want to edit another memoir ever again.
waiting endpoint.
Candy, hold my hand. Candy, you look gorgeous today, Candy. You look real good.
I always think that means because I'm a 3D
definitely.
model. Thank you.
I was gonna go back to that moment of like it like I do really think that, and I tell my chat this all the time because like I'm like an art streamer, and like people like it's a weird role to play because like I don't necessarily like the idea of playing like a mentor because like I still feel like I don't have anything figured out, but like something that I feel like I do have figured out is like not waiting on things, even if you can't do it perfectly. I have remembered so many times, and maybe you guys are the same, where like you were like, this would take a lot of work, but like, I don't know, like maybe like, and I probably won't get chosen for this thing, like, but I'll do it anyways. Like I've had
like
so many
applying for
times where like I've
something.
acted on that impulse and it has actually worked out.
Yes.
Like,
Well,
where,
that's why
like,
I literally have told Rose that multiple times where I'm like, the worst case scenario is that they say no. Like,
Exactly.
that's like who gives a fuck? Like, if they say no, then like, whatever. Like, then they say,
Like-
they said exactly what you were going to expect
Yeah,
anyway.
worst
So
case
it's
say
like,
no, best
Rose
to
got her
change
ideal
your
artist
life.
by doing that.
Yes, I
Yeah.
literally there was
I
an
got
artist.
what?
There was an artist that Rose
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to commission, and she was like, "Oh, I don't." She's just gonna tell me no, and I was like, "So, like, if she says no, but at
I
least you
remember
asked,
this.
and if she did say yes, then that would be really fucking cool." And she said yes.
Yeah.
And that's what my current model is based off of. Is because once upon a time I drew something, and all of a sudden, one of like my favorite artists of all time, Yo Aihime, followed me on Twitter, and I was like, and then I was like, oh my god, wait, what the hell's happening? And then they were like, hi, and I was like, oh my god, hi. And then after talking for a bit, I was like, oh my god, what if I got them to do my new design? And then Buff was like, do it, and I was like, no, I'm scared. And they're like, why? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, why? Like
It
the worst they
works.
can do is say no, and then if they say no, and then it's like, okay, and then even if they said no, sometimes people are like, oh, well, I just can't do it right now, which is not a
Yes.
no, technically, that just means
It's true.
later.
Also,
So it's
shoving
like-
you at Jaden too. That was also a fun.
Oh, you mean at the party when I didn't know?
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
cute.
I love that. I love that girl. She's sweet.
Now you guys are friends.
Yeah.
That's true. Now you guys could only talk about Chiikawa, and that's it.
That's literally
right.
that's like 90% of the conversations we
Yeah, I
have.
was gonna say that's all you guys
It's
talk
because
about.
nobody,
Yes.
dude. For some reason, Chiikawa is like super popular everywhere else, but it's like in anywhere except for Japan, like half the people don't know what the fuck it is, and then I don't have anyone to talk to about it. And then everyone else who likes Chiikawa is in that same position of being like so eager to just have somebody who fucking gets it, and nobody gets it, and it just makes me want to crash out. And I'm like, somebody needs to understand why I look at this little tiny cute creature and go, that's so me.
I get it. I
They are
understand.
very
They're
you.
relatable creatures, and they are very you, especially.
Yeah.
I don't know
And
why I
they're
picture
perfect.
now Rose as just being like, if like you were homeless, like shaking out like a can, but instead of like money, you're like, good conversation, Chiikawa.
Chiikawa?
Chiikawa?
Like,
Like,
Dude,
this
that's
is
children
me
with
about my
hyperfixation,
special
please.
interests.
Please.
You wanna know?
Hachiware?
My
Yeah,
favorite,
no,
my
back
favorite
to
is
the-
Momonga. Momonga's
I
me.
love that bitch.
Mhm.
Momonga's
I like
evil
the
and cute and
monster one.
perfect.
I know, that's
Monster
why I
one?
love Momonga.
The one that's like not a monster, but is possessed by like a character that used to not be a monster.
Momonga.
Is that one?
Yeah,
Am I
Momonga.
fucking
Describe
am
the
I
appearance,
just
please.
hallucinating? It's like a creature. Isn't there like an evil one that like used to be a monster and possessed the body of one
That's
of them?
that's
That's
Momonga.
Momonga.
I'm pretty sure.
Momonga.
Oh, that's
Momonga.
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 So
Okay,
Momonga's
gotcha.
a cute little blue and white
The
squirrel.
squirrel.
And if you don't want Chiikawa
But-
spoilers,
Labu-
maybe skip a minute. But Chiikawa, Momonga is a little blue and white squirrel, and it's not actually Momonga's soul in the body, allegedly. It is this other demon, Dekatsuyo, who stole Momonga's body. So Momonga's soul is actually in Dekatsuyo's body, and that's like a supposed to be grotesque, but I think he's cute little demon guy.
Yeah.
And so, like, there's all this like discussion in lore about like they stole each other, they stole their body, la, 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 la. And yeah, so like, do you mean Momonga the squirrel or Momonga like the soul inside the little demon man?
The creature one. The one
The
where like it's like Katsuyo, the one that's like I like the way the
He's so
the
silly, you're
grotesque
so
monster
valid.
looks.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
He's
him
not
a lot.
grotesque, he's cute.
Yeah,
This is
I
a
know.
bad time to say that I've never watched Chiikawa.
Rose is about to disown you.
No, I won't because I don't like Labubus that much, and Buff loves me still. We each have our thing that are obsessed with.
Okay, well, I was just saying that you didn't ask me if I watched it, and you said spoilers, so I was that's why I was like, whoa.
I feel like you would have told me if you watched it. I don't think you would hold that back from me.
What if I did?
No, you definitely would have.
I'd be really surprised. I feel like that would be more shocking than like, God, I can't even think of anything that would be more shocking than that.
I need to get
don't
back on
know.
watching anime again. It's
Anime
it's really
Chiikawa
If Buff
anime.
got really into Marvel, that would surprise me.
into Marvel
Yeah.
stuff.
That
Marvel?
surprised
Buff
me
is,
too.
I'm gonna make Buff get really into Sonic. Trust me.
Well, Buff doesn't really get many. I feel like we used to make jokes that like Labubu was like the first like hyperfixation you
It's
had.
true.
Yeah.
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 But I'm also
Like,
like,
yeah.
it's weird though because I still feel like I'm not hyper fixated. Like I like them and I like having
it's
them.
more so just
but-
what you collect, not really like a
right, like
hyperfixation.
literally, there was a new edition that just
They're
came
your
out. People were
shiny
like, "Are you
rock."
gonna buy it?" And I'm like, "No." Like I'm
Dude,
like,
there's so
no.
many and they're so small. It's crazy.
Well, not only that, like the rare, like trying to get what you want is crazy. I was like, if I'm gonna get one, I'll just get the one that I want or whatever. But like, I feel like anyone who is hyper fixated on that thing, like they have to have like when I think about Rose, she has to have like every single one. Like she's like, I need all of these.
Yeah.
As to where
Well, it's not
I'm
just
like,
that. It's
I'm
like
just
the
like-
lore and the characters and the story as well as the
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you think if
merch
Labubu had a story, you would be more interested
No.
in it if you liked it?
No.
they do have a story.
Really?
They have lore. Yeah.
Do they have like a manga, anime, cartoon, anything like that?
They will eventually, I'm sure.
I'm sure they
They
will
definitely
eventually, but they have lore. Like there's like the like Coco is like their girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, and they're dead, and like they have like all this stuff, and it's like this whole thing. It's like there's a whole lore that I just don't give a fuck about. Like I'm like,
I think
okay,
the
I just
buff
think
is just
Labu is
Kana.
cute. What
Oh,
the
is
fuck
Kana
does
the
that
same
mean?
color?
British man?
Like just kind of the same genre. Where you're just kind of you're just very literal and very like. Or I guess
I'm
hello?
literal. Me, the
Yeah,
literal one.
like you're
Yeah.
unless it's like something related to work and like making stories for work stuff, but that's like work, you know. But like
You're very grounded,
personally-
I think.
Are you just calling
I
Buff a
think
workaholic in a roundabout way?
Wow.
I can't believe this.
I just love
No,
Rose's
you calling
comment
Buff a
that-
normie?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I just love Rose's comment that even though it wasn't intended as such, of just being like, oh wait, your hyperfixation doesn't have a manga or an anime.
I know. I ignored it. I ignored
my
it.
God. Let me go back to that. So the reason I was asking, I was gonna
Okay.
say like, would that make you more or less invested in it?
No,
Yeah.
none.
Because I think for me, with my fixation, that's like a big part of it. Because it, like when I see the little faces they make, it makes my heart explode in a like ball of
Yeah, but they have
dopamine.
they have videos and stuff. Like they have literally like they have advertisement videos and like things of them interacting and like whatever. Like they have
It
like
has
you
to
go
be
to their
happening now, though.
there's their what's it called? You go to their like Pop Mart castle or whatever, and there's like animations of them interacting with things and stuff. Like
oh,
they,
see, that
they
would
still
get me
have
too,
that.
though. That
Buff
would get
is
me too,
just-
though.
Buff is just my dad, bro. She's just excited about step ladders and really
That's
cool
true,
chairs.
actually.
I get that though.
Okay,
And
but-
ashtrays.
Like, I feel
Also,
Like that's
yeah.
what she's excited. Like she's
Like
just
furniture.
I'm excited
Like-
about
Like
furniture.
that.
Can I ask a question?
yeah. Uh huh.
Mhm.
Since we're all old, right? Like we're all
Yeah,
on the.
I just
we're
turned
all-
20.
Okay, babe. Anyway,
I'm
so
really
we're,
12.
we're all on the side of like the line where like getting socks as a gift is good now,
Barely
right?
legal.
Like good
Yes.
socks.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Especially, yeah. Good socks especially.
candy.
What kind of socks? What did you say, Boo? What kind
I
of
miss-
socks?
Oh, I just like really good, like thick socks especially.
Mm-hmm.
I like long
cute
socks. I like
fuzzy
the ones that go
ones.
half up my calf.
Really?
I don't.
Yes.
Whoa,
Huh.
I'm dying. I
get
don't
really
like
excited
getting
about
socks as
furniture and
presents.
decor.
Why?
Why?
I don't like socks. I have. Allow me to
Wait,
reveal
are you
something about
barefoot
myself.
under the table? Let me
Oh
look.
my
No,
God.
no.
Oh,
I buy
shit.
I buy two 5-packs of socks that are the same color and they're black ankle length and that's all
I
I,
saw
wear
Candy
and they
So's.
all match.
Oh, I mean,
I
that's
just-
kind of
that's-
efficient.
there's-
Utilitarian.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, cute socks, I feel like they degrade so quickly and then I
do.
lose them and then I'm mismatched immediately and I'm like, I'm
Oh,
having
yeah.
the Steve
No,
Jobs
I
approach where I'm
agree.
like, I'm reducing
Oh,
the
yeah,
amount of shit I make
absolutely.
decisions about.
Okay, Candy,
I'm
I
talking about
agree.
some good
All-
like wool socks.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, I
my
love
socks
them
are
too.
all like black, and then there's like some that maybe have color, but they're all the same type of sock. So that like if I had like a red and a blue one, it's still the same type of sock. Like it's like
Oh yeah, you don't
Yeah.
you don't wear matching socks either.
no, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter.
I love that I'm not
Okay,
the
this
only
is kind
one.
of cathartic. I try to match them as much as
It's hard as
possible,
fuck.
Yeah.
but some days I just don't.
The only thing that needs to match is their length and quality.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
the
it.
length of material.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Length,
I-
length has to match. What if one of my boobies is longer than the other? Is that okay?
That's
Right.
fine. It's
That's
strictly
what I've
about
been saying
socks.
this whole
Okay.
time.
But with your balls.
What if
Uh-huh.
one hangs lower than the other? Basil
Do
gets
your
me.
balls hang?
Finally,
I do get
someone
you.
else on
Finally.
the podcast that I can relate to.
I know we
about
can have
my
our
balls.
own little mini segment, ball talk. Thank God.
You guys can
I
Every
listen.
day
It's
on the
episode
podcast,
40.
ball
I've
talk.
been thirsting for a little bit of ball talk. You know, a little bit of ball to ball.
Mhm.
Then what's your
Ball-to-ball
favorite thing about your
communication.
balls?
I like my okay. This actually is real.
Okay, all right. Hard shift to the ball talk.
I came out of the shower the other day, and do you ever come out of the shower, Shia, and like it was a long one, and it fucking like made those things
Long
look
ball?
like a sad, long ball. It's like the summer long balls.
Summer
It
long
looked like
balls.
it was like a sad tea bag and like all wrinkly and gross.
You should have told
But-
me. I would have glued them to the ceiling fan and watched you spun around from your summer long balls.
That's true.
Thank you. I
would
I'll
have
tell you
tried
next
them
time.
for you, King.
But I came out of the shower the other day and like I touched my balls and it felt like touching like I don't know, like the
Ball toucher over here.
it's just so smooth.
ball
It was
toucher.
they were so
Oh,
smooth.
yeah.
And I like it actually,
You didn't
I'm
even
not
show
even
me.
kidding. it like helped me through my day. I was like, my balls are
What?
smooth today.
Right?
Yeah. I
Were
felt
they like
good.
freshly shaved or something?
Dude, I wish I
No.
could be like men. I just really
too.
wish I could.
It could be
I
like
wish
Body
I could.
positivity.
right. It can be like freshly shaved, and then it's a little, warm, so you just have like maximum spreadability. And then, sometimes you get out of the
Yes.
shower, and I look in the mirror and I go, huh. Still surprise myself every day. Sometimes, it's just.
I have a question. I have a question. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What is ball spreadability?
Spreading your
You're talking about the scrot or the nut?
You tell me.
nuts.
You're the one
There's
saying the
nut in
term.
my
I'm just trying to
balls,
learn.
too.
Okay.
Spread low.
Guys, I want to pause the podcast for a second. I do have nut in my balls right now. You're talking to a man filled with cum. Here we go.
Editor,
Okay,
keep
then,
that in.
Okay, for first of all, we didn't pause the podcast because who does that? And second of all, thanks, Basil, I guess.
There's nut in Basil's balls, everybody.
crazy.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, like stretchability. Yeah, I mean, depending on the temperature and like your body, like your body's like way of regulating heat, your balls will be like stretchier.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's
I
because
guess.
they
Stretch.
try to get closer to your body for warmth when it's cold.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
'cause
that's
they can't
what you
run
mean.
at
Okay, I
98.6.
understand. Thank you.
Do you think you could like wrap them
sit up
around
now.
me like a blanket if they get stretchy enough?
I would love to do that. I would love to be like a flying
Thank you.
squirrel, but just.
I bet if you
like,
jumped on it, it would be like a waterbed.
Hey,
That would-
you
Ooh,
watch
Yes.
like
a little painful.
one show of the penis puppeteers. It changes your perspective on how much
Wait,
you can
what?
do with it.
What is the penis puppeteers?
It's a real thing that
It's a
was,
Vegas show, right?
was at the time. It is in Vegas, yeah, but it was also streamed. Okay.
Of course, Shia would know the
One
penis
time,
puppeteers.
my my high school marching band, we all went to. This is a horrible way to start.
High school marching band.
We went
Holy
on
fuck.
a field trip
Hello?
to a water park and like theme park, and so all the kids were given like
what the?
like all the whole marching band was given like hotel rooms, and so we all like gathered in one hotel room, and I walked into man, I was just in high school. I walked into my friend who was a senior at the time, and they're like, dude, check this out. And they're like, it was either, I don't think it was on demand, it was like HBO or something. They're just like, check this out. Penis Puppeteers is on. So we all sat around and watched that. Shortly after, I do remember there was like oil wrestling after that. Everyone
Oil wrestling.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm
so
looking
that
at the
was like a
pictures
core
right now,
memory of
Shia.
just
Okay,
like
so-
sitting with a bunch of marching band friends watching.
That's
This explains
great.
so
Can
much.
you
Here
send
I
one
was
of the
thinking
pictures
that
in
you
the
were
chat?
field trip. I thought your field trip was to go see the penis.
The penis
No,
puppeteers.
no,
Trying
no,
to wrap
Field
my
trip
head
just
around.
happened to turn into that. Yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm looking at the pictures right now. It's literally just a man just like playing with his penis on a stage.
Oh,
Can you
Basil,
send
you
a
could
photo
do
of
that
that,
as a
please?
second job. There you go.
You can
Penis
be
Yeah,
puppeteers.
no, that's what it is.
here.
See,
Yep.
the whole gimmick is that people pay for exactly what they think that it is, and they're all shocked because it's exactly what you're paying for. Like you get
Yeah.
up, you go into the show, two dudes come out and they're just like, surprise, I'm not wearing any pants, and then they make funny little jokes by wrapping the shaft down in between their balls and then turning it sideways and being like, look, it's a hamburger, look at the sesame seeds, funny things like that.
Yeah, that's so funny. Do mostly men show up, or is that like what's the
I feel like
demographic?
bachelorette parties.
Oh, true.
Oh, that could be a thing
yeah.
I
So
could
where's
see
the
that.
pussy
Drunk
puppeteer,
sucker
huh?
moms.
Yeah, where's the pussy?
They have
puppeteer?
that's a thing.
Okay, I
It
googled
is?
it and no,
Puppeteers?
that is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel like that would be easier.
I googled it and
What do
now
you
That's
mean
like-
it would be easier?
That's
Like,
what they
there's
do.
I
more-
think it would be easier. I
It's
think it'd
like
be more creative.
I guess I'm thinking about like a sock puppet and like, well, I guess a
What?
cock is kind
You-
of more like
what
a
the-
sock.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. You're just what? It doesn't work. Basil, have you? Okay. You know what? I know you
What?
have a
Don't
wife,
worry
and
about
this is. I'm just surprised this is coming from you.
But no, I'm talking about how like there are many lips in a pussy,
What?
like where like
Many?
many. I mean,
Wait,
Have you
Basil?
never looked at
Basil?
Basil's pussy before?
Basil?
What is happening?
How
like
many?
figuratively, you know how like a sock. not like actual lips, but you know what I mean. I'm just saying that it resembles more
No,
of like
I
a
don't.
mouth.
That's why I'm shocked. I'm
Why
shocked.
did you say,
resembles a
why
mouth?
did you say there's multiple lips?
Are you going to ask me to break down the anatomy of a vagina on this
No,
podcast?
I'm only going to ask
Yes.
why you said a vagina contains multiple lips.
Okay, well,
Are you talking about the labia majora and labia minora?
Yeah, I was
yes.
gonna say vagina's the internal muscles cavity.
What about the labia
Okay.
magica?
Yeah, labia
That's a
magica.
different
That's
please.
when you.
Yes.
That's like
That's
a
my little
special.
magic
Oh.
fan
What about the
thing.
labia chungus,
Oh.
everybody?
The labia chungus.
I feel like last episode they said we were being unhinged. I'm excited for Chad to see this.
Oh, they never know.
I thought you
when
were talking
it's
about
gonna
like the
get crazier.
sponsors, and I was like,
Oh,
No,
Oh no, they don't mind.
Sponsors
Lost
love
it.
Our
us.
sponsor
They
Fancy,
love
about
I
labia
think
majora.
oh
that
my gosh.
Yeah, I think fans
Yeah.
are just gonna be like,
I think fans love us.
bravo.
Hey, Fansley, what do you think about the vagina having multiple lips?
I mean, it like
It technically
It's
does.
more like flaps,
does.
but then it
Flaps?
is lips, I guess.
You give me a little.
I just
What
wish
would you
that
call
Basil
them?
would
Like-
to
just
give you a little
keep
kiss?
flanges
inside
or-
thoughts in his brain, you know?
Flanges?
What?
Yeah, we had a stream recently where you're like I was saying shit. You didn't even respond to me, and you just go, Basil, do you just think? Do you just think?
I like that Basil just
No, I said,
lets
do you
all the
just
same
talk?
thoughts
I'm like,
out.
do you just talk? Like, do you not
Basil's
think?
just
like,
a throat connected to a mouth hole.
That's true.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
no brain.
But that's
It's
one of
I
my
like
favorite
that.
Yeah.
qualities about Basil. Is that
Yeah.
he just yaps.
He just
and
goes.
He just
Yeah.
goes.
Now, can we
But
talk
I
about the
also have
hamburger?
this issue, so.
What about
hamburger?
hamburgers?
I saw a picture when I looked up the penis puppeteers, and it said the hamburger, and it said place the testicles on your fingertips, roll the penis between the
thank you.
testicles, turn them on a 90-degree angle, and squeeze the testicle and hold like a hamburger, and it literally looks like
Was
a
I lying?
hamburger.
Oh my god, I gotta try
That's
Was
true.
it
I
not?
did say
You
there was
were
a
correct.
hamburger.
Like hamburger.
Rose
I
literally
haven't
put a
had
picture
it.
of it in the Discord.
It looks
see
like a
this.
hamburger.
Just saying.
I'm just letting you, Rose. I'm
That
just
was
letting you know that
painful.
there's other people in this Discord server, so I'm just letting
It's
you know.
okay.
that-
Nobody else can see that channel.
Okay.
It's a channel that no one else can see.
Okay.
Holy
does look
shit,
like a
that's
hamburger.
awesome. That looks like the SpongeBob Krabby Patty gummies.
Well,
We
what
use
I
the
learned today
testicles
is
and
that
hold like a hamburger.
yeah,
American
you can
Well,
hold
guys,
your
standard for
dong.
hamburgers.
Oh.
That looks so orderly.
There's no lettuce. There's no onion. Because there's tomato.
Yeah, where's
Someone look
Hey,
at the
where's the
pictures of nice
toppings on
junk
the
and be like,
burger?
it's just
Where's it
orderly.
I know the title of the episode 40, Making
The hamburger.
Hamburgers with Basil and Boo.
That's it.
Let's
That's
go.
it,
Give me
Shia. That's
condiments
it.
on this
That's
Holy
thing.
shit.
Get it,
That's
get it, get
it.
it. Condom mints.
I get
Oh
it.
my god,
I get it, Boo.
condiments. I see you, girl.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's
see,
it.
that's probably a joke.
The
They
dick
would've made it the
cheese.
penis
I
puppeteers.
bet.
Ew,
Yeah,
can
We
you
can
stop?
okay,
Just
Candii.
make
I think we should. I think we should change the topic.
That's enough.
Move on.
We're getting to the point where it's just like, oh, we can be gross. We can just be as gross as possible.
You could have done that.
There's a
second
hair
night,
in my
man.
hamburger, garçon.
Can I get a new one?
Also, on a less gross topic, I had this is so much more mundane. Now it feels weird.
Uh-huh.
Now like the transition
Okay.
feels
Do you have
strange.
a dick hamburger?
No, I haven't had a dick
wow.
hamburger.
What
I
is
could,
it?
I guess. I went to McDonald's today. I got their fucking coffee for the first time.
Ew.
I
Wait,
was not
what
a
kind?
fan.
Yeah, ew is the right
The-
reaction.
Ew,
to have.
it's-
And I like tried. I tried like only like getting like an iced coffee with just a little bit of cream. Like I drink
Yeah.
my
You
coffee
can't
black all the
customize your
time.
cream. You can only
No.
press the iced coffee.
It comes like it's the customization
yourself.
options are like they're like weird because like it says like, oh, do you want to add sugar or cream, all these flavorings, and I'm like, no. But like it comes default with cream
Yeah,
and
'cause
a
you ordered an
shit
iced
ton of sugar.
coffee.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's no option to do anything else. You just get sugary coffee no matter
Yeah.
what. And I just like couldn't fucking drink it. It made me feel gross.
It's fucking
I'm
I'm
disgusting.
so used to drinking
It
it black.
literally-
American
coffee
coffee
is not-
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like McDonald's
Yeah.
coffee is literally like city water, and then they put like coffee flavor in it, and they're like, "This is what coffee tastes like."
It was
And then
coffee
they'll just,
creamer.
It's like sugar with
funny
like
is
1%
so fucking
coffee.
gross.
Is
It's
that
just
some
sugar
people
with water.
swear by their
Yeah.
original blend? Like some people
Really?
love McDonald's original
Ew.
blend of coffee.
Maybe making
Yeah.
it at home, like you can like
I
like,
don't know.
pour over coffee yourself. You know, like
Oh.
I don't
This is
know.
really
I-
amusing to me because in Canada, like McDonald's bought Tim Hortons coffee recipe that they didn't want to rebuy and basically
Oh.
stole it in that sense. Not technically stealing, but like, you know, stole. And now everyone loves it up there, apparently.
Yeah, no, like there's certain
Really?
places where McDonald's has like this crazy reputation where people like it more than
For
Starbucks.
some reason.
I have a
What
statement.
is it, Buff?
Okay.
Yes.
Tim Hortons fucking sucks dick.
It does.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh,
Damn.
it does.
Every
Shots
time I had
It fucking
chocolate milk at Tim
sucks.
Hortons,
I
it
don't
gave me a
think I've had
tummy
it in a
ache
long
every
time.
single time.
Every
And
time
I'm not
you do tummy
lactose
ache,
intolerant.
literally give me tummy ache, watered down, stale. Like it's just like it is literally horrible. I don't know. I know that we have some friends that swear on Timmy's and like
They're
maybe
wrong.
their donuts are good, but like
No.
other than that, it's horrid. It's
Actually-
fucking horrid.
No,
I
their
have.
Their old
It must be
fashioned glaze is
franchise
really
to
good, but that's it.
franchise.
I have
Yeah.
a statement as well. I
What?
think
Okay.
that the same about Dunkin' Donuts, and I
Same.
know, I know
like
that we have
coffee,
some
so-
people over here right now that you know. I
It's
just
fair.
feel like
That's alright.
so, as a joke, whenever I want a funny little laugh, I end up showing TikToks, to chat occasionally about ridiculous Dunkin' Donut orders where it's like 20
ew.
sugars, 500 pumps of
Crazy.
syrup, and
I
it's
hate
always
those.
Dunkin' Donuts,
Ew.
and that's just how
Yep.
I view
Yes.
all their drinks. I just feel like
Oh.
I had
customize your
maybe
drinks to be
maybe it
pretty
could
simple.
be good, but like I feel like forever ago I had like one gritty drink and it is just throwing me
Mm.
off from ever
Ew.
wanting to get Dunkin'
That's
Donuts again.
gross. I get it. That would
Ew.
ruin it for me too, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
God, I wish I
went
liked
to,
coffee.
Every
It's
coffee in
good.
America has been bad that I've had. I don't know if it's possible to
No,
get
that's
good
Maybe
America.
coffee
that's
in
why I
America.
don't like
America.
coffee then.
Because Australia
Maybe.
has a lot of coffee culture. We're like very big on coffee. So, like, because I don't think that in America a lot of people know that you can burn the beans, for example, if they.
Yeah.
You
Oh, no, we
The
know
big
that.
chains burn them.
happens.
The
I was
local
gonna
ones
say.
are the ones you want
That's
to
what I
go
mean. Is
for.
in
Yeah, I
like
was
they don't
gonna
consider
say-
burning it. They're just like, oh yeah, we'll just like do it as long
Yeah.
as possible, and you're just like,
The
Yeah.
few
Like, that'll
times
get
that
you more
we've gone
coffee.
out and gotten local coffee, it's always been the smoothest and the best.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
I
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
local always support local shops. I always always.
I've only ever had to be
Um,
like diner or like Starbucks, and then I just get
Yeah.
refreshers because I don't trust them.
Well, Basil.
Yeah, the
I
thing is
really-
coffee,
that what I
though.
normally get from Dunkin' is actually like their like mango pineapple like green tea refresher. I get that more than their coffee. And it's
Well, see, that's what I was gonna
delicious to me.
say. Because as a
Yeah.
New Englander, as Basil and I, we grew up with like Starbucks doesn't exist. It's literally just Dunkin' Donuts. Like that's all it
Yes.
is. But like my thing with Dunkin' Donuts, and I've always had this issue, is that their coffee sucks ass. It's always their coolers, like their like what are the like
Refreshers?
frozen drinks? No,
Oh.
they're like frozen the
Culottes or
culottes.
something?
They're like the
Yeah.
Dunkin'. they're
Those
like
are
the-
good. Their
yeah,
donuts are
yeah.
good. Like their
Dunkinos.
wake up wraps are good.
Dunkinos.
Yeah,
Their sandwiches
but like
are really good.
their sandwiches are good. Like all that's everything. It's so funny. Everything is good on the menu except their coffee. Their coffee is ass.
The coffee is like very.
It's just
very.
whatever coffee.
It's just very like I will get
It's
like
definitely better
I
than
get
McDonald's,
it.
though.
I get it for like the sandwich, and then I'll be like, I'll get a coffee too. Like
Yeah, same.
I
Or a donut.
I'll just
I
get a
always
black
get a
coffee
donut.
with a little bit of maybe like a little bit of oat milk and that.
Dude, I love the Dunkin' near us because if you go late enough, they have to get rid of all their donuts before it closes. So if you go like an hour
Ooh.
before it closes, they'll just give you like 6 donuts for free if they have
Oh,
leftovers.
Dude, I
So
used to do that when I was in
good.
college. I would
Awesome.
walk around and I would go to the Dunkin' Donuts and walk past it and go in and get a donut, and then he'd give me like 10 of them, and I'm like, oh, I don't need all these, so I'd bring them to my friend's house, and then we'd eat donuts.
It's fucking
Bitch.
awesome.
Yeah.
I worked at multiple bakeries, and one of the things I worked at was a cupcake factory, which like had a bunch of gourmet
You worked at a
cupcakes. Which were like
cupcake factory? I think you've done everything.
it was called
So
it was
cute.
called Cupcake Factory, but it was just like a cafe
Oh.
that sold primarily cupcakes.
Okay.
But it was like banana cream and like double chocolate. It was like a bunch of crazy things and like cinnamon. It was just a bunch of crazy cupcake flavors. But end of
Oh,
day,
cinnamon.
you had like 5 boxes of cupcakes because you weren't allowed to throw it out because like that's wasteful. So take it out. Like you had to take it with you because I didn't have a lot of bin space, and so I was trapped every shift with like fucking 100 fucking cupcakes.
Oh, I would get so
Oh.
big and round like Basil if I worked there.
like me.
Like a big
was-
You can be one of the
pregnant basil.
fucking-
Big and
things in his
pregnant
stomach.
Basil.
You
And then when I was at a
can.
bakery, I would always put food away for myself, and then someone came like we had these pepper steak pies, which is just like beef gravy in like a pot pie type thing, and then
Oh,
I'd put it
damn.
away.
Mm.
And then someone would come in and be like, "Do you have that?" I'm like, "Sorry, we sold out," and then I just eat it myself.
Damn.
Dude, I have
The
noticed
thief.
that every time things are
Nefarious.
sold out, it's because the person wants it. I know it. I see it every time. 'cause I see-
Or
I'll
because
see
they just
people leave
don't
it.
want to sell it to you. Like they just don't want
Yes.
to do anything.
Which I would do the same thing. I would do it. I'm not saying I'm better. I would do the same thing. I literally
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
would. But sometimes I
If they
won't.
were nice to me, if they were like really nice, I'd be like, you know what? that. Maybe, yeah, this one was
Maybe a
I'll
little
hold
bit
this
of my
for somebody.
crown.
Whenever we're-
Yeah. Like, let me check the back real quick, even though there's never anything in the back, but that's just where you were hiding the one, and then you bring it out and you give it to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have
I-
a question.
Yeah.
Good question.
Am I interrupting anybody?
No.
No.
Say
No,
your
okay.
question now.
So how many of the thin McDonald's cheeseburgers, like the normal ones, do you think you could eat in 5 minutes?
In
In
5
5
minutes?
5
I've
minutes,
never
because I'm thinking
had
about doing this
one.
as a challenge.
2. Just 2, probably.
Can I have
Wait,
some
this-
sauce on them?
Yeah, you can have sauce on them.
Okay, but
No
what if I gave
kissing
up
ones.
sauces and only have
You
kissing?
can't have
Oh no, you can't do this! You can't do this!
Wait. The thin one, like I don't think I like the
Just
one
the
patty.
cheap-
Like a
the
single
cheap-
patty.
Cheap
It's like the cheap
cheeseburger.
single
Yeah.
patties. Like it's like the
Yeah,
ones that
just
you
a
can bulk with,
cheeseburger.
Bob.
Just a
Wait,
regular
am
Do I
I
cheeseburger.
have
getting
to?
anything
Do I
for
have
it?
to eat? Do I
You're
have
getting a
to?
cheeseburger.
Do I have to eat both the bread? Like, can I take the
Yeah,
top
the
off?
bread too.
Yeah, you
yes.
have to eat the whole thing.
They're really easy to
Oh.
eat. I can eat
I don't
one
wanna
in
eat
like
any of them.
5 seconds.
That's not the question, Rose. The question is how many
Wait,
could
could I-
you?
Yeah. I would
I
love
would
to
say
do
I
a
would
stream
say
where
in
we all
5
just
minutes
eat a bunch
because
of
of
them.
my fucking esophagus. I do one. That's it, and then not.
Wait, do you
die.
have trouble swallowing food?
Hazel, hello.
Wait. I thought that was Shia that had trouble swallowing.
What?
No.
I have never said that.
Wait, but you got the burrito stuck in your throat.
Misinformation.
Oh, okay. We're talking about something different now.
Okay,
Dude,
okay,
this
yeah.
could be a whole episode in itself.
Holy
Wait,
shit.
Buff,
Basil,
wait.
I have esophophilic esophagitis.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I'm allergic to corn, eggs,
I didn't
beef,
know
and
that's what it
rice.
Okay,
Oh.
I knew that, but I didn't know you had trouble swallowing things.
You want to find out?
Well, that's why you gotta do the hamburger challenge.
So one. My answer would be one.
God,
Because I'm
made her
allergic to
tiny
beef.
mouth, 'cause she has a
Okay, so I'm
tiny
allergic to
throat.
beef, so I'll cough a lot. And then second of all, I'd be sitting there choking on it for like 2 minutes.
Really? Oh my gosh, I am like I'm like a freak. I think I could eat like 10 in 5 minutes.
Gotta enter
I
you
think
in a
I could.
You
competition.
can do 2 a
You're a
minute?
fucking
Yeah,
Jesus.
absolutely.
Oh,
I did
dude,
it today. We
if-
stopped and
if-
got little cheeseburgers. Yeah.
I have a dual answer. One, I actually hate McDonald's, so I'm kind of in the same camp as Rose. But if I had to, I could probably eat like 12 or 14 of those bad boys. I could. I
Yeah.
In 5 minutes?
Are they
could
like
yeah.
super
Oh my god,
tiny?
dude. It
Oh my
take me-
god. I
Dude,
would
are you
love to
kidding me?
challenge you.
There's no way.
Yes.
It's like I just
It's thin.
Wait, how small is it? Like,
Yeah,
it's
They're
not
like
that
really
small.
thin burgers. You know what? I'll bring some the next time we hang out, and we can all have one, and we,
I don't
we can
want
be like,
one.
I
I'll
don't
just look at
want
it.
to do this, but like
you can watch us
Okay.
and get a sense.
I'll try one, but I'm so curious on how
I
big
fucking
they
hate
are. Like,
McDonald's
is it
though.
like-
They're
Okay,
really
so-
easy to eat. They're like church wafers of the burger world.
Church wafers!
That's how I see
They're
them.
Like
that
church
tiny?
wafers
They're
and
like this
McDonald's
small?
burgers.
No, just like
Okay.
in terms of like if you compare them to a normal burger, they're like that. Like they're so easy.
Would you like 10% off at checkout at GamerSupps.gg? You can get that if you type in code VchiBan at checkout for 10% off, and also you get to support the podcast, VchiBanter. It looks like I'm Shaka Brying, but that's just kind of what my hand wants to do. I don't really know what that is. But what I do know is GamerSupps.gg/VchiBan, 10% off at checkout. I'm trying to do that little finger thing that they do, but you can't see it. That's fine. All right. At least I recorded this time.
Oh.
So here's my issue. I don't really like most breads, and I definitely wouldn't like whatever bread they use on that fucking burger. Now,
I love it.
I
so
think
because
it's
of
great.
that, I feel like it'd be one, and it'd be very begrudging, and I'd be crying and be like, "Why did you make me eat this? How dare you?" But if it was just the meat, if it was tolerable, I feel like I could look at like a few of those patties.
It's
Have
very
you never
inoffensive.
have you never eaten just a little cheap cheeseburger from McDonald's?
No,
Really?
They're pretty inoffensive.
Do
Do
you
you
They're
like,
like
do you
very
like
like.
cheeseburgers like at all, Rose? Like just in general?
no, I don't like sandwiches. I don't like eating bread. I've had a few.
Oh.
I
I've
never
had a
knew this
few
about
kinds
you.
Of breads that I've liked, but they're so few and far between that I just generally
It's
say
like,
I
do
don't
you not
like
even
bread.
like? Do you not even like bread like on its own?
I think that
No.
I think that
Oh.
I think that the bun bread would actually surprise you because it's more of like a Japanese sweet bread, honestly, because they put so much
Yes.
fucking sugar in it.
Yeah.
It's got egg
So my
in it
issue
too.
with
I'm
bread,
pretty sure.
and maybe you guys can help me since you guys like bread, right? So my
fucking
issue
love
is I
bread,
think
dude.
I've only
Love
had,
bread.
for the most part, like white bread and white bread adjacent breads where when you
Oh.
bite into them and you chew them, they still taste like dough, and I fucking hate that.
Ew, what
It
the
wouldn't
fuck
be
are
Any
you
like
other
that.
types of
eating?
bread?
Ew, what the fuck are you
Ciabatta,
eating?
Turkish bread, rye,
Yeah.
Oh, I
Croissants,
love Turkish bread.
bagels?
Turkish bread is so fucking good.
bagels.
Yeah.
Oh,
I tried garlic
yeah.
bread in
Yeah.
Brazil, and I actually really liked it.
Yeah. Okay. You're
Yeah, garlic
okay.
bread's
I-
Okay,
delicious.
you're just eating fucking shit.
Alright.
That's what it
Yeah,
sounds
you're just
like.
eating shitty bread.
Yeah,
You're
you're
just eating
eating
shit.
the like
Help
50
me,
cent
I don't
white
know what
bread.
bread is good.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe we need to have a bread day.
Oh, bread.
A
Ooh,
bread
we should
day.
find a
Need
place
to
that
get
has
bread.
like they just make their
Yeah,
own
we should
bread.
go to a really good bakery. I bet we can
No,
find
we should
one.
get
bread.
Yeah.
We should do the. We should get. Okay, this might be an Australian thing. We would do this thing. We have a cobbler.
Yeah,
it's like a
Shia?
big round
Okay.
bread loaf. It looks like a bread roll, and you
I can't
hollow
see what
it
you
out,
guys are
and
doing
you-
on the other side of the
and you
table.
put cheese in it.
Oh,
It's
I
like a
want that
fondue,
so
and then
bad.
you
Oh,
like,
yeah,
pull
yeah,
it
yeah.
apart.
Shia,
Yeah.
I
Yes,
wouldn't do
I've
that
done
anyway.
this.
That. I would
Ooh.
destroy that.
Oh yeah, I think we could find something that you like that is bread, Rose. I actually like the
I
challenge.
absolutely think
Me.
so. I just
Sorry.
don't know where they are or what they are, and I need someone to hold my hand and take me through the aisle and go, "Oh, this bread doesn't suck balls."
No, why don't
Oh
we
my
just
God,
go to
especially
somewhere a place
fucking
where they just make the bread?
Yeah,
Mhm.
take me there. I'll try bread.
Chop.
I'll find one that I like.
Ciabatta bread
Ciabatta
with-
bread's great.
soup.
I love
Yes.
ciabatta bread. Yeah, soup. Dipping
for, like, a
bread in
panini.
soup. Peak.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
that bread where it's like it's kind of like white bread, but it has like little garlic chunks in it, and it's like
Not
It's just like a
I
garlic
think
loaf.
sourdough is
usually.
really good too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
good.
down to try whatever. If you
Oh
have
my
a bread that you
God.
like, give me it. I'll try it.
Cheesecake
everything.
Factory
Just like
apple
baked bread's
bread.
good.
By the
Yeah.
I
way,
had that.
oh,
Apple bread?
at Cheesecake Factory. Remember we had it that one time where it was like a Cheesecake Factory and it was like that,
Oh,
like,
yes,
brown
that
bread
was
with the
good.
apple. Oh my
Wait,
God.
Rose, do you like breadsticks? Like,
I've never had a breadstick.
we gotta take it to Olive Garden.
Oh my
we gotta take it to
gosh.
Olive Garden.
That-
We need to go.
Well, I don't know if Olive Garden's
Doesn't sound like a
I don't
real
think that's the
sentence.
idea.
Breadsticks are delicious.
I do like the bread. I have to side with Boo on this one. I actually
I
really
would
do
not
like
eat
the
them.
Olive
They're
Garden.
bad.
I've never been to
No, no,
Olive
no.
Garden either.
They're not
so-
bad, but I don't think that's the breadstick you should start with. I think
We
you
should
should
go to
That's
start
Olive
fine.
Garden.
Papa John's.
Please, I want to go to
Is
Olive
it
Garden.
good?
with Ooh, Papa John's.
Well,
Papa John's.
We
get
should go
those
there
all
for
the
the
time.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
Wait,
pizza
Rose,
either, though.
do you like- Do you like Japanese food, Rose?
Such
like ramen,
as.
What
Well,
do you
yeah,
mean, just pick
noodle
one.
dishes I don't mind. Like noodles and
Okay,
broth and meat I
rice?
don't mind. Rice, I love rice.
So you've had a don, like cutlet on top with like rice, an egg.
No, I usually get a noodle dish, but I like rice and meat and stuff too.
Oh, Katie's asking if you ever had a Dawn before.
Oh no,
Like a rice
I thought you
bowl.
said udon.
No, don. It's like udon is the soupy one, but
Yeah,
don
yeah,
is
yeah.
like the rice bowl with like just the meat on
With the
top.
chicken or
Okay.
cutlet.
No, but I
That's why,
would-
like,
I
there's,
would
like
eat that.
katsudon.
Yeah, okay, bitch, 'cause, like,
Gyudon.
that's I gotta open your
That's bread.
we got so much to do.
You got so much
I
to
mean,
do.
And so
anytime
a good
Buff hands
beef
me a food, I
bowl?
try it.
That's true.
Yeah,
She
no,
has been trying
I
it.
we have to teach Gmart how to do that. That's the next challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Squeeze your tits together and be like, I'm gonna feed you. That's what I did with
That
Rose.
doesn't work on him.
It's true, it didn't
He's
work.
he's
I went,
built.
"Ah."
He's
That
built
doesn't
special.
work?
Yeah, it
Nah.
works.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Basil, does that really work?
Basil's gonna try it.
Can I
Basil's gonna
try?
try
Can I
it.
try that?
Basil, come squeeze your tits together.
Okay.
I have a
look,
bit.
all right, end the podcast.
He does stuff if you tell him buff, but that's like aggressive. So maybe I should be more
So if I
aggressive
squeeze
with
my
him.
tits together and say, open up,
I don't
Gmart,
think
do you
it's-
think he'll do that?
I don't know if it's
Why
try.
do you just
Honestly,
laugh
try.
awkwardly?
Mm-hmm.
Be like, yeah, you want some bread, Gmart?
I mean, he did eat
Want
some of
the
that steak
bread?
place we went to.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Mark's
tried
gonna
some
see
of
this
that.
and be like, "What the fuck, guys?"
He doesn't watch podcasts.
He doesn't.
He's a bitch. DM me if you heard this.
He'll never hear
fuck.
that.
Damn it if you see this.
You can say whatever you want about him on here, and he won't hear it.
That would be so funny.
I don't wanna
if
do
he
that.
did, you know?
Dude, I was
Guys.
at, like I was at a computer store the other day and I saw a really lanky, tall white man and I thought for a second it was Gmart. And I got
So
really
funny.
excited.
Yeah.
He
I
might
got
just
super
randomly
excited.
showed up
That
here.
would be
Mr. Mart?
crazy.
I found two of his like, because whenever we watch stuff, we'd be like, oh yeah, like Mavis from Hotel Transylvania and Ramona Flowers are two like
Oh.
fictional crushes, and I'm like, huh, interesting. Looks in the mirror, huh, interesting.
Ah,
That's just you.
Aw,
That's
This is
just
it about
literally
me.
you. Yeah.
Interesting.
Guys,
a type. Huh?
Leave down in the comments your favorite things about Gmart. Not that he'll ever see it,
Yeah.
but you know, how funny would it be if we had a
That would
bunch
be
of
so
comments?
funny. What about your least
Shit.
favorite thing?
Dude, show
Dude,
it to
he
him in
should
like
be
a
a
Please.
guest
year.
on the
Favorite.
podcast.
Just roast him.
He has a
I
3D
would
model
love-
he's never used. Spoilers.
I would love to have Gmart on the podcast. I
What?
think that'd be
Oh my
fun.
gosh.
Also, tell us what kind of baby you would put in Basil.
Ooh.
What kind of baby?
What does that mean?
In the comments.
I
Like
know,
like a dog or like a
I would
Or
put
like
Chibi
that.
Robo. Chibi Robo's my baby. I'd put them in
Baby
there.
Bell, the cheese.
or
Ooh.
like a fucking like what do you
I'm
mean
gonna
what
put
type
the
of
Twilight
baby?
baby in
We'll
there.
find out.
Ooh,
Renesmee?
the Twilight
Yeah,
baby.
Renesmee,
Like an
the fucked up
animatronic
doll that
baby?
they
Dude,
use.
Like-
Jacob is
Yeah,
gonna
the
be all
animatronic.
over Basil. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
mean the
gonna be
werewolf, the
insane.
werewolf communication. It'll be pretty steamy, I bet.
I'm gonna put a
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch Kid up there.
Series.
Ew.
I think that you should
They're
just do
creepy
like
as
a
hell.
surprise, and we'll see if next time that we look into each other's eyes, if I imprint on you or not. You know?
Oh my
Yes.
god! Oh no!
Box
I'm waiting for the
Basil
flicker of
pregnancy.
gold.
Did anybody
my
else
God,
ever have the
open him
Cabbage
as a
Patch
different-
Kids that ate?
I did.
Yes, it was
And you stuck-
horrifying.
And did you stick your finger in it and get hurt by it as well?
It was that strong.
Yeah, I feel like we all.
Why was it so
Yes, it
strong?
fucking hurt.
Wait, what is
Dude.
this? What are we talking about?
These
The
Cabbage
Cabbage-
Patch babies that you could feed like little French fries. and,
Wait.
like,
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
Is that the one that got sued because they like broke a kid's finger?
I think so.
I don't know.
Because there was one
They
that got
eventually
sued.
got recalled. Yes.
Yeah, it got recalled because it like broke a kid's finger because it like chomped too hard or something like
Yeah,
that.
it
And was, like,
hurt.
I
in the
would've
It
loved to have
fucking
been there for
hurt.
that,
It
like
chomped
Tom
my
and Jerry
finger,
scream.
too.
I'm pretty
I
sure
love
there was a
that scream.
vibrating Harry Potter broom for a little bit.
No
Whoa.
fucking
Oh,
way.
Whoa.
No fucking way.
No.
And I
Holy
go,
shit.
Oh, remember when? Oh my god. Remember when the Wicked toy came out and it went to a porn site on the box? Do you guys-
Oh my god, that's right.
Yes.
That
was
happened.
So,
Isn't that crazy?
so fucking funny, dude. And like kids
Insane.
were buying it.
Oh my
Mhm.
god. Yeah, it was for like wicked.com, but they had to change it to like Wicked Movie because wicked.com was like straight up a porn site.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's so.
How
That's
did-
why
how
you
do you
always
get-
write
okay,
your links out
that
and
happened to
click
me
them
as a
so you know it's
kid.
not fucked up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but how
I
does
typed-
that happen?
I
Yeah, how
went
did
to
they
a,
not like think about that at all?
No
there was a
way.
website. There was a website. I think it was 10.com because it was like I thought it was kind of fine. Like I was like, oh, what's on channel 10? Which is like just there was like The Simpsons and stuff was on it. I looked it up at
Uh-huh.
school. It was just like porn, and I was like,
That's cool.
Of course.
But why was
yeah.
the wrong like the marketing team for like the Wicked thing? Like how did who just like was just like
I think
didn't
that's the problem.
Google.
Nobody.
I've lost
but
hope
just
for
no
like
one
shit like
checked.
that. I used to think the world was like under control, and now I'm
Same.
realizing
No.
like, oh fucking
Dude,
like,
No.
even like with random shit, you ever just like you read a book that was like published and had an editor
Oh my
and a
God, bitch,
publisher,
don't even
and there's
stop me.
like right, and there's like 3,000
Candii.
typos and like
Yeah.
on the line mistakes, and I'm like, well, I could have done a better job than this, and it got published.
I love finding
Yeah.
typos.
like having like a sort of like ego death moment. Like I don't know if that's the right word for it, but like a moment of like realizing that the world doesn't just like flawlessly function. That like everyone is like fallible. Like I'll be in a plane sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, this guy could just like pilot could just randomly die. He could have an aneurysm, and we're all dead.
And we're all screwed.
That's cool, Basil.
I think my moment
Shout
for
out
that
to
was
the
like
ones listening
when
on a plane right now.
Yeah, shout out.
I think my
out.
moment
my
like that
Have a safe
was like
flight.
sometime in my 20s. I realized I still had no idea what the fuck I was doing, and then I asked my mom, and I was like, "Mom, do you ever have any idea what the fuck you're doing?" And she's like, "Nope," and I was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
Yeah.
My mom doesn't actually know anything.
None of us know at all."
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The
Oh my
I know
God.
this.
I
unfortunate
know to
moment
wipe
of
my
being smarter than
ass.
my mom.
We're all just
And that's
winging
more
it.
than
Like,
most people.
I know how to wipe your ass too.
That's true.
Oh.
That's so
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
sorry, I have to. It's the way my brain works with the writing thing, boo. the
I like talking
the
about
takeaway
it.
the takeaway that I have, and this applies to many kinds of media, is that the intent and like the undercurrent of the story is like more important than the technical skill of any given line. So people will
Yes.
like, because that's like, there's a lot of books, 50 Shades of Grey, Twilight. There's a bunch of books that on, not that they're bad books, but like on a technical level, there's like, oh, this could be improved or this drags, blah, blah, blah. But people can just get attached to things.
I'm
because
along
of
for the ride.
Yeah.
because there's like lots of there's like games that fall into that category. Like I would say Doki Doki is like one of my favorite games conceptually, but
Mhm.
it is such a slug to get through that initial phase to get to the what is the climax of it. And if you
Yes,
look at it objectively
absolutely.
from an experience, it's like it doesn't need to be that long, but it's so I don't know, it's interesting. I definitely think it's worth not
I'm along for the
being so
ride.
critical about
Just
yourself
chilling.
and like letting yourself just make things to then just have them exist, because I think it's better to get it out of your brain
I
and keep it in
agree.
there.
That's been what I've been the hard lesson I've been trying to learn.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh, let me
God.
park.
The
Let me park it. One
perfectionism
second.
in my
Boo
brain
fighting
is
her
insane.
ADHD just to get like something on the page. Like I
ADHD
will, yeah,
like with like anxiety, perfectionism is one combo of a drug.
yeah.
Sorry,
I
I'm
write little
backing it
sticky
up.
notes for Boo, where like
Backing it up.
sometimes like
Backing up.
Backing up.
oh shit, we're backing up.
Okay, I'm part.
Boo and I have this thing where like she sometimes like I like you have like a much easier time like doing something when you know it's something that like you have to do or you've been like told to do it.
Yes.
And I noticed that like you have like decision paralysis
Oh,
with
yeah.
like with your
Really bad.
especially with your passions, because like it's not something you need to do to survive. I guess. Like it's
Yeah,
not,
there's
you
no
know, it's not an
pressure.
assignment.
Yeah,
There's no pressure.
So then I feel like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this because
Yeah.
I should be doing something that actually helps me stay alive. It's
Yes.
Well-
and with Boo, we have like had this system where like I'm like, okay, so if you need to be like told to do it, like just like come to me and just like tell me like what you want to do and like ask if it's like okay to do it. I'm not gonna ever tell her no, but like for some reason it's like a switch
actually,
flips.
you're not allowed to chase your dreams, sweetie.
You can't do that.
Sorry.
She'll be like, is it? She's like, I want to write, but like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do that time. Like, you should write. Absolutely. And I'll even like write little sticky notes being like, you should probably do this. Like,
2 important
like,
lessons.
yeah.
Perfection is a
Mhm.
trap. It doesn't exist. Second of
Yes.
all,
Right.
Yeah.
everything is better in your head. Everything is conceptually
So
better in your head.
true.
Because the second it becomes concrete, it becomes a thing, and it's. But ultimately, whatever's in your head is never going to be as good as something that's actually made.
Exactly.
So that's why- that's why
it doesn't
no.
exist.
So-
It doesn't exist. There's nothing to share.
Art happens on the page.
Because I think that like that's one big thing. I think working with VchiBan, ironically, has given me that sense of completion. But like, because we've got the games we can point to, and seeing people enjoy that has given like positive feedback. Like knowing that I've worked with people who
Totally.
made things people have enjoyed.
Yeah.
So I think getting
Yeah.
small wins and then just like let yourself have fun and like make mistakes and what have you.
Yeah.
I agree. That's a very
Yeah.
healthy mindset.
I
to
always
approach it with.
wonder, like, playing through Deltarune recently has someone who really inspires me is like Toby Fox and like also Concerned Ape, you know, the creators of like games where like they more or less helmet themselves or like outers is what they call them. And like I always think of what it's like to be in their perspective where they helm so much of the creativity of their project and they had to just wake up one day, decide they're gonna do it. And they
Yeah,
probably
even though
see
they
all the
didn't have
cracks
any
in
proof
it.
that it was going to work successfully.
Yeah, they see all like it's like so
I mean,
much their
look at
baby that they can
Concerned
see
Ape.
all the mistakes.
He's still updating Stardew Valley. Like, it's not even like, I mean, he is making a new game, but like, he's still updating Stardew after
Yeah.
all this time. Mhm.
Yeah,
The
but
only
like
the
it's
argument-
guaranteed to fail is if you fail to try it all. Yes, Bob?
Well, I was
yes,
gonna say the argument
exactly.
too is also with like just recently Silksong. I mean, it was made by 3 people in a room.
Crazy.
They all just made a
That's
thing. They were like,
insane.
"Hey, I know." They were like, "Hey, we're gonna do this and that, and blah blah blah." And then also, it's been the hypest, biggest game that it crashed multiple stores, and all these like
Yeah.
AAA companies are like can't even get close to games like Stardew Valley and like Silksong and all these other things because they see it differently, where they see it as a corporation, as to where
Yes.
the people who are having fun,
Yeah.
doing what they love, and making something creative are the ones that are succeeding and all of that.
Absolutely.
For me,
Yeah.
like when it comes to those big projects and because like it's done by such a small team, like I feel like when you have bigger teams, like you can like you can I feel you can appreciate things more and be like, oh, that was made by someone else. Like I don't see the mistakes in it. But with like these big projects where it's like mostly just 1 to 2 to 3 people making it, like I would love to like know their perspective of like what was it like to make Undertale? What do you think are the weakest parts of it? Like, do you think that this is like an immersive experience that like is meaningful, or do you think it's like, oh, this is kind of like a it's kind of like a mess that just ended up working? 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
I'm sure
I feel like
they've
everything I
done-
make is a mess that ends up working. Like someone sees what
Yeah.
I make completely differently from what I see.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
they've
I
done
think
like
they
Yeah.
feel
like
the same.
yeah,
like at
Mhm.
conventions they've probably done like Q&As that have been literally that topic. Like I'm sure a lot of people have asked those questions, so I'm sure they're out there
yeah,
recorded.
just making like a profound piece of culture. Like it before it was that, it was something.
Well, isn't like
it was a
Toby Fox,
hallucination.
Toby Fox is super out of the public eye for the most part, isn't he?
I have no
I think
idea.
he like really taps into the mystique of being like
Yeah.
unreadable and somewhat
Yes.
vague and sparse. With
I
his
know the Stardew
appearances.
Valley guy is because the Stardew Valley guy literally just voiced something in Silksong and people are trying to figure out who
Oh,
they
yeah,
he
are.
did. He did.
Yeah, they're
There's
trying to figure out
something
who
to
they
it.
are and they couldn't figure it out. Because
I have envy for that. I have a lot of envy for that.
I would
Mhm.
also say that like I know again Dan Salvato, who made Doki Doki, he made a bunch of like mods and Smash Bros like melee map. Like he made a bunch of
Yeah,
like
and he also
random
made
little
Franker
projects
Face.
and things. Yeah,
shit.
like he just
Yeah.
he kind of just made a bunch of things and then one thing takes off. That's kind of the way that it is. You just kind of like not that it should be it's a balance of like quality and quantity. Like you can't. I keep dying. That's life.
It's okay, I'm making
But-
like a mouse
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. So it's just
There you are.
yeah, I think it's honestly the kind of the liberating part to me is that this is just how I view it, and I think this is how I'm able to write and make stuff, is that like I enjoy the act of just making it, and then it's not really up to me to decide if it's gonna like be big or not. It doesn't. That's not in my control. I
Yes.
just make what I want to make and let it
Absolutely.
be what it is, and then make the next thing and get excited for the next thing. And that's what I find.
Exactly.
Because like
That's why
Yeah,
debuts
okay.
are so fun.
That's why what's so fun?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
debuts.
Like that's why debuts.
Oh,
are so
debuts.
fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
mm.
I thought you said
But you
bidets
just-
for a second. I was
But
like,
that's why bidets are
I mean,
so great.
so fun.
True.
So
Same.
think about the
The
next
days are
time you
fun,
can
too.
wash your ass with it.
That's true.
I love that.
I mean, I would say with Shia, like just again, like it took a while, like from the idea of making the Meet Your Issue game to then what it ended up being, like he grew a lot from that, and then we made another thing and another thing and another thing, and hopefully we'll keep making.
yeah.
things.
I sure
Yeah.
hope you do. I love it when you
Yeah.
make things. I still every once in a while I open up Stardust Skate and I do a run trying to beat my score. I'm still addicted to
She gets high and plays it.
Good.
She
I'm
loves
glad.
it.
Glad people still enjoy it.
it. I love how we all have like our little like favorite games like because Basil was really into Gooba Ball.
I was obsessed.
Yeah.
Oh, my beloved.
I was so obsessed with it to the point where my wrist
too.
hurt. I don't get like that with games actually, like ever. For some reason,
Oh.
it really grabbed me. It was nuts. It's still my favorite variation of the whole like type of game that it is. It was so
Aw.
fun.
I
Thanks.
can't even
Yeah.
remember what the original game was called now. That it was
Suika.
Suika. Love.
Suika.
I don't even remember Gooba Ball.
My friend's crush at it. It's something about the physics. It's something about the physics
Yeah.
and just like, of course, like your guys' branding on top of it.
But we
It's,
spent
like,
a lot of time on
cherry
like the
top.
physics specifically.
Yeah.
Like we were like that was
We
like
all
the one that
tested it a
kept
million
it.
times and tweaked
Yeah.
it into like oblivion.
Yeah.
I just had a random thought of Peak. That's a good example of a game jam style game.
Yeah,
where it's
Yes.
really, really small.
Yeah,
That then
exactly.
became like
Yep.
a whole phenomenon on
Dude,
its own.
I
Like, it's
love
just,
that
You just don't know,
game.
man.
Me
Me
too.
too. It
Yeah.
it is like
Yeah.
one of those cases where like you're just making stuff and one of those things will pop off, and usually like the thing that popped off wasn't the thing that someone was hoping would
Yep.
be
Yep.
like their magnum opus. It was just
Yep.
one of their things.
Yeah, it's like every
Undertale's the
artist does a
example,
doodle
too.
and then they post that and it gets a million likes and then they post
Yep.
something they worked on for
a
hours
full
and hours and
piece.
weeks and it's like,
Yeah.
oh
Oh
my
my
god,
gosh.
like,
That
I'm
was
gonna
me
jump out of a fucking-
forever.
The
Yeah.
random nature of the internet.
Yeah, me too.
Dude,
Mhm.
I made a visual novel back in like 2018 that has a whole like TV tropes page and like a fan wiki. And like
Crazy.
Yeah, which
and
is
like people
crazy.
role playing the characters and stuff. So like and then that was just something that I made in like a weekend and then ever since it's just like okay, that just is a thing that I did, I guess. Like I just I don't know.
It's validating though.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
we yeah, with the lore stuff we were talking about before with our stream, like we have like a whole like forum in our Discord where people will like actually like take apart like the designs of things and like look for mysteries and like
oh, that's fun.
we leave
Yeah,
little
they
red
theory
herrings
craft.
in places. They theory
Mhm.
craft, and I'm just like, it's so cool that people can feel so immersed in something that literally just like to me is my creation, but to them it's like actually like a real place. I mean, to me, I see it as real too. It's just that like I'm
This
also
is different.
responsible for
It's
making it.
about how they
Yeah.
connect to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
crazy to see
That's
other people care about like stuff that just been in your head. Like that's always a really surreal feeling. Is
Yes.
the same thing about like I think writing especially because you don't have like a visual medium to tell the story through. So for me it's always like I'm just putting words on a page and like conjuring up a hallucination in my head that I hope that other people will share with the hallucination when they read the words on this page and we'll hallucinate together through this piece of
I
a
love
tree.
that.
Yes.
I know.
There's
Mhm.
like science to back up that if you read something that is executed correctly, you reading it experience the protagonist's point of view as if it's like actually happening to you. Same thing with like movies and games. Like if you get into the flow state with it, it can like
Yes.
it mimics like brain chemistry
Uh-huh.
movements as if you were experiencing it. So
Mhm.
I think that's
I was-
so fucking
Aw.
cool. I love stories.
I know. Yeah. I was gonna say it's also the another thing that I learned when I was went from not doing comics to doing that full time was that transition from being a fan of things to being like the arbiter of canon for something, which was like a
Yes.
big
Right.
step. Because you have to like
Yeah.
set
Yes.
boundaries, and instead of having fun with other people's
Mm.
characters, although I get to do that with VchiBan, like you guys give me your characters,
True.
and I can have fun being like, oh, like we would like interact like this, or this would be like this, so it's a bit
Yes.
more structured.
Exactly like
But
with
like
us.
when it's
Yeah.
completely just
Mhm.
your own original thing with like no constraints, it's kind of like again like too much freedom is
Yes.
really difficult to work within.
It is
Yeah,
scary.
and then you have to impose your own limitations, and then you're like, "Are these the right limitations, though?" Yeah, it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
also
feel that a
small
lot.
talk.
I can tell
Go
that
on.
Shia is dying of heat because he hasn't talked for 20 minutes.
What? I
heat?
can talk for 20 minutes. I just don't want to talk over anybody. I'm fine.
Heat. He's
Are you
getting
hot?
a sweaty boy.
Are you wet and sweaty?
Are you a hot,
always
sweaty
wet and
boy?
sweaty.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks. Wow, guys. You noticed.
Shai, how do you feel being in game dev?
That is a loaded question.
Seems like you have a lot to say about it.
There is a lot to say about it. I mean, I was thinking earlier, I forget exactly what we were talking about as far as like, we were talking about doing different positions as far as like, oh, you're going to come do this and you'll get experience for it. And then it will lead you into this. I feel it's like such a pitfall because that happens a lot with game dev studios. A lot of bigger ones will be like, yeah, come over and just be a game tester and then maybe you'll be a game developer. It's like, sure, yeah, I guess you can stay around for like 6 years and maybe get like an like I'm sure there's plenty of success stories there, but I feel like it's just it's a pit that you could easily fall into with thinking that it all kind of comes back to just really kind of proving and showing that that's your passion by doing things outside of that instead of just being, free labor to something that promises more than it's able to give you.
I've always wondered, Shia, because I was also in game dev, but it's a different side of it. Did like for me some of that happened? I don't know if it's happened with you at all, but like I came out the other end actually like enjoying video games less and having to like go out of my way to like actually enjoy them like afterwards. I feel like I like saw like another side of it that like kind of like removed like
The magic is gone.
a little bit of the magic, a little bit, I guess. But like I do really get super into some things, but I feel like I just like it takes a lot more for me now. I don't know if it happens with you so much.
I really like the setup and the game dev behind the scenes of it. I love that. That's super interesting. I'd love to learn more. I think that working with other people just made me hate working with other people. So I'd be happy to do my own projects with like a smaller team of friends that I feel like I have control over because I mean, one of the reasons I quit my my last job was that I just hated my boss. They were horrible. They're fucking awful.
I remember hearing about that.
They told me that I could be on really cool and fun projects. Then they hired me and put me on the complete opposite of that, and it was just horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah,
I mentioned this
failure.
previously in like a different episode, but it was just like there's a lot of different facets of it that I've had other positions where I absolutely love it, and I want more of it. And then there's others where they've just, helped me recognize that I would rather work for myself or with friends or people that I can trust that won't destroy me or aren't a piece of shit.
Yeah, you're not just like a cog in a machine.
But Basil, I feel the same because like this might be a workaholic thing because whenever I go try to play a game, I can't do it. Like unless someone else is playing the game or I'm watching like a stream, I'm like I have to. Like I get guilty. Like I'm like, oh, I should be working on something or I should be doing something else.
Though.
Like
I get the guilt
it.
Yeah, like I just like I'm like I don't have time to
extreme.
play this. And then like by the time I'm in the game, I'm like, why am I even doing this? And then I just like turn it off. Like
And it
I'm
sucks
like,
'cause I know I
honestly
want
feel
to
the
deep
same
down.
a lot of the times. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me though, it's not because I can't get into the game. It's because I literally have like worms in my brain about wasting my time. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's such ass because I literally used to play games all the time, just like by myself. Like I would just play games all the time, and then I don't know. Ever since like being a illustrator, that's when it really started. When I had to do art for a job, that's when it really like fucking was like I can't play games. I'm not allowed to play games until all my shit's done.
That's the same for me. When I got the satisfaction of like finishing a large project with my art and like knowing like is how much work it takes to breathe anything into existence that I think personally for me is worth like paying attention to, like by my own personal standards for my own work. Like it like just like I think about every time I do something. I was like, well, if I'm doing this right now, I'm taking away time from being able to like work on something that like I would actually have value.
Yeah.
It's
But you have to. But then you go to the whole thing of like filling the well, because if you don't take in inspiration, like you need to like develop the taste in your eye and but I struggle. Ironically, I struggle. Games, I'm just not a gamer, bro. I like really specific experiences. Like I'll play Minecraft a bunch or like Oblivion. Like there's certain games that'll like I'll get really into, but I just really just don't have the patience for learning a bunch of really complicated mechanics to do a bunch of really tedious chores to get really small cosmetic upgrades. I don't know. So a lot of games just feel, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just struggle to get into them. And then when I'm trying to read books, I'm like, I could just be writing my own book right now. So it's kind of the same thing as the
Yeah.
game thing, but yeah.
Yep. I could just be making my own game now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I don't have to deal with this.
The most I
Yeah.
do that's like just self-indulgent is weirdly enough just drawing for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
I'll
do
do
that
that
anymore.
a lot. Oh,
I
you
don't
don't
do
at all?
Nah,
I've been doing it so much lately, and it's actually been like therapeutic for me.
Damn, I wish I
Yeah.
could. I literally, every time I picked up my pencil the past, I want to say like 10 times has been for like work. Like,
Yeah, because your life is like crazy. You guys got 10,000 things going on. Yeah.
well, yeah. And then also, although I will say I did do a funny thing of Bao and I recently because of
Oh shit.
that
Oh,
show.
panty and
The
stocking.
Panty and
got
stocking.
about-
Penny and Stocking, because there's like a
Yeah.
Oh,
funny scene.
yeah.
Yeah, but that was like that didn't take me that long. It took me like 10 minutes, so but that's like the time that I had. I wish I want to draw for fun because after drawing for work for I think like 8+ years and on, because that's the illustrated part, but then like for streaming, because even 3
Yeah.
or 4 years into streaming I was still doing art for stream. So like for like a decade, like I just did art for work, and I would love to just sit down and just be like, I'm just gonna draw whatever for fun, like, but I haven't done
Yeah.
that like ever.
You'll need to take a retreat into nature where we all just practice our craft for the fun of it.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think an interesting study in ADHD and how it presents differently is Rose and I and how we handle art. Because I
Yeah.
am like, I have to finish
Yeah?
this piece of art as quickly as possible. If I'm working on this for more than an hour, I'm going to end it. And then Rose will work on the same piece of art for multiple streams. And not to say that, like, and I
Oh.
understand because you break to talk to chat, which I also do. But I just, like,
Constantly.
I can't work on the same
Same.
piece more than, like, an hour. I need it to be done. I need it to be full color. It needs to be done. And then I'm like, okay. And then I'm on to the next one. I do, like, 6 illustrations in one stream. And then I'm like, I hate art. Goodbye. Like, art is, like,
crazy
a
to
frantic,
me.
terrible
I get
thing
it.
for me. I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
that's just because of, like,
How would you compare like your process for doing art to like writing then? Because you can write for a lot longer than like an hour at
dude.
once, I imagine.
I can't. That's like a
Candy
whole
goes to the
fucking
mines when
podcast
they
in
write. I don't
itself.
hear from them. Like that's like what
Yeah.
happens.
Writing is so much more satisfying, intuitive, enjoyable. I love it way more. I wish I could do it. I wish I could share writing as easily as it is to share art. That's
I know
like,
what you
the-
mean. That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing about it.
Getting eyes
Harder
on
to
it is
share.
harder, which
Mhm.
sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
will
then it's,
say
it's
for
also more
me-
subjective as well.
With
Yeah.
the thing you were saying about like me doing it multiple streams, sometimes there are streams where I do like 3 lines, and most of
Yeah.
it is just me talking.
But
and
yeah,
that's
which
part
is-
of why.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's what, I guess to my point with ADHD is like, isn't like I just am like I'm gonna be so
You
I'm
lock
gonna
in.
I'm like, fuck you, chat, I'm drawing. And then you're like very inclined to like interrupt and not interrupt, but like, you know, take your time and
Yeah.
not feel as rushed. But like, I have like a genuine like panic.
No, I just
stress
go at it with
response where I'm like, it has to
whimsy.
be done. Nope, no whimsy. Just, it's the minds. It
Yeah.
sucks. Like, I don't know. But I think that's how I've always been with art. I don't know. I've never really like, it's never been like a chill take
Yeah,
my time
I think
thing.
so.
It's always been
always
stressful
been
and
like that.
frantic.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it just pisses me
Mhm.
off to be doing it.
I'm the kind of person where if like I'm really liking a drawing, I like living in it for as long as possible. Like it can
Ugh.
be hard for me to move on.
I
Yeah.
wish
But then like I look at my folder of drawings that I've done in the past like year and I'm like, it's not enough. I got to do more. Like I got to like get out of this. Sometimes I'll just like a pose or like a background will hit just right. And I'm like, oh fuck. I don't want to let go. I want to stay. Stay with me. Yeah, that's how I feel all the time. And I'm like Rose too. Like I will draw the same thing on stream for a while, like a long while. I will start to feel
Yeah.
guilty about it because like I will notice like a lack of like interest here and there because it's not something new. But like it's like what am I gonna do? Like I gotta fucking talk. I gotta entertain and draw. Like something's gotta give.
Basil, you're the attraction. That is the like sideshow.
So
It's true.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Basil, Boo, my VG crew.
Yes.
This is a
We
long
do.
episode.
Can you tell that we're friends? This has to be the longest
Longest-
episode
Oh,
we've
is
ever
it?
recorded.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we normally would have stopped around
An hour.
I
What,
would
like 115,
say-
120?
Oh,
38
fuck.
minutes ago. 30,
Yeah.
about 40 minutes ago. But I mean, it's fine. It's you can do podcasts as long as you want. So like, it's perfectly fine.
They're gonna be
The
happy to get
longest
more.
episode in
Yeah.
history of
Yeah.
You're
VchiBanter.
welcome
Oh
for
my
giving
God.
me so
There's
much
two
juicy
dogs?
content.
Yeah,
Any-
thanks.
Do you guys want to say anything now that we're just, here at the end?
Do you want to promote
Um,
anything? Is there anything cool happening? This is gonna come out next week. So
Boo.
I mean, this
Do you want to go
today
first,
for you
Boo?
guys, but-
Yeah, you go first.
Why me? You're putting all the pressure on me now.
Oh fuck, I'll go first.
Be gay, do crimes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good. Love
Good.
that. Love that.
Good. For me, come check out the streams. Basil Wolf. I got a subathon next week. It's gonna be fun.
Well, when this comes out, your subathon will be happening. That's
It'll be
Actually,
happening.
yes.
It'll be happening the
Come
day this
see
comes
Basil
out, I
suffer.
think.
And
Yeah.
their links will be
So go
down in the
torment him.
description if you're watching on YouTube or if you're checking out on Apple or Spotify. Be sure to give us a thumbs up or a 5-star rating and then go check out their streams.
Yes.
But
Subathon.
thank you so much for joining us on our
I'm
longest
honored to join
episode
us.
yet. Like,
I feel good about that. That's fun.
Yeah.
guys, go check out Boo and Basil.
Those
All their
ones.
links and stuff are down in the description. They use a lot of the same handles for a lot of the other things, but we'll be sure to put them down. Yippee! Episode 40. Thank you so much for
Yippee!
checking in.
Yippee!
Listening to us. Check out our socials as well as our behind the scenes on our VchiBan Fansly page. And we'll be back next week where Rose throws up live and we all comment about what we can
Wow.
find and what kind of fun snacks and toys we can find inside.
Wow.
Almost Basil does it right
Damn, I
now.
don't
I just heard
wanna
him
miss
choking.
You won't want to miss that for episode 41, but we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.